Coming to you live from our mental abyss. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Christian.
And we are playing Deep Regrets, the unfortunate fishing game. An unfortunate fishing game, I think is what the box
There have
said.
been many.
That's
This
right.
is but one.
Yeah. Right, yeah, just to be clear. This is not claiming that it's the only unfortunate fishing
there's
game.
been so many.
So many tales to tell.
This is as of the time we're recording this. It is the #1 hotness on Board Game Geek, largely because it just fulfilled. I think I got it from Kickstarter this week in that fancy
Nice
newspaper
point.
wrapping that I preserved and put back up there.
Yeah,
so
it
that's
looks
cool.
very
At
convincing.
some point, I'll throw it
does,
away,
it
but
does.
it actually really nicely came off the
Yep.
game box. Are either of you fishermen?
No.
Fisher people?
I have.
Yeah. I don't think I have
You got
since
a
I
hat?
was.
No, not a hat. I remember ice fishing the most. I think was
Whoa.
the most
We got a badass over here.
experience. Yeah. Got a drill, brought it through the ice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
Good time. Good time.
Potentially a future expansion to this, the ice fishing.
Yeah.
That brings some
That
regrets.
would be kind of cool. Yeah, there were some regrets for that for sure.
Yeah.
I think the last time I fished, right before I went off to college, my dad, I think he had won it in a charity auction or something, but he won like a fishing day out on the Delta in Northern California, and so he wanted to take me because I was about to leave for college. It was the day after I got my wisdom teeth out. So I was like on Vicodin
See,
and like...
that would have been an unfortunate fishing game.
Yeah, right.
Let's pass around Vicodin to everybody at the table.
I think I made it. I got out of bed at 5 a.m. or whatever. We got out there, we
Nice.
caught some
You did
fish.
it.
I think by about 11 a.m. I was like
like,
asleep
I'm
on the
done.
boat. But
Yeah.
But it was a good time, you know. It's a couple hours there of hazy but happy memories. Yeah. But I think that was the last time I fished because I've never been that big a fan of,
Fish.
slimy
Fish?
things.
Yeah, or fish.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's might be a few slimy things in this game.
I'm a fish person. What do you mean?
Me too.
Oh.
I just flipped
Oh, you
sides
flipped.
to be a slimy
Yeah,
person.
these things, the player boards all.
There's a fish side and a human
but
side.
no, I'm going to be the human side, who does have a brain scar.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we make of that.
I'm Balb. Which is a great name.
Balb
good.
is a great name. Yeah.
And I'm Ela as opposed to Isla on the other side.
Yeah.
With a pretty rough scar. So
Yeah.
these are
Humans
fishermen
are all
have seen
very
some
scarred.
stuff.
Yeah, my other side is Alba, who is heavily tattooed. I like that there's knuckle tats that just say fish.
Does he have like an eel on his shoulder as if
pet
one
eel.
might have a
Yeah,
parrot or
pet eel.
something?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's
Okay.
got little legs, like a gator or something, right? It's a lizard.
Oh, you're right. It's some sort of lizard. Anyway, not today. Today I'm Balb.
You have a fishing pole with a bird on it.
I know.
This is
I'm using a dead bird as bait here.
Yeah.
This game has so much character.
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
like excited to see more of the fish. We've seen a few when we learned the rules. So Deep Regrets it's a push your luck-ish game. But,
Yeah.
But we're gonna go out into the briny deep, catch some horrific things. Honestly, even the fish that are based on real life fish and are not
Yeah,
like
they are pretty messed up.
Cthulhu
Yeah.
monsters are still unnerving in this game.
Mm-hmm,
And we're going to sell them at port for money and upgrades, or hold on to them and they'll be worth, I guess, points at the end of the game. Yeah.
Prestige points, whatever.
While battling our deep emotional traumas.
Which we have a lot of.
yeah.
yeah.
And we're just gonna get more.
It's
That's
going to
the
increase
thing.
as the course of
Yeah.
the game. Yeah.
Keeps coming.
You know what helps stave off your traumas is something cheerful, like hitting the like button on the video.
Very good segue.
Thank you.
It's good.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
clean.
You could even subscribe while you're down there. That won't do anything for you emotionally, but it would do something for me emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Okay. Did we determine a first player?
It's who had the most regretful day, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which I think is still me for spilling a drink.
That's
on your
right.
back.
Yeah, there's some seawater in that corner of the table that you
Yarr.
can
That's
right.
disregard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
so-
gonna, by the way, lay down these chips just so they read better
nice.
on camera.
So,
and we are gonna go.
we all start at
straight
C?
into starting at C
just
on
start fishing.
Monday.
And we all
which is
roll our
6 day
dice
week.
and see who gets the lifeboat.
We all have
Or
zero.
the life,
do
the
it.
life preserver.
Ooh, I might have gotten it. I got 8.
Whoa.
For sure.
I got 6.
I also have 6.
Who gets the life preserver?
Oh man, I have no basis.
None.
None.
Who can promise me that they'll throw it back to me
Me.
someday?
I have a
Christian's
trustworthy
first.
fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't say yes.
That's
Yeah.
That's fair.
You,
That's fair.
You danced around
You know
it,
what?
and
You're-
Christian just
you're
said,
right. You're right.
"He'll do it."
He
So-
just gave you the answer to the question you asked. and
Exactly.
that's the Ela's fault.
I'm gonna jump right in and start fishing.
Please do.
I'm gonna. We talked about this when we played before. I'm immediately using my can of worms to look at the top of this deck the shoal. Oh yeah, I like that one. And I'm immediately going to catch me that tiger shark.
Ooh, okay.
I spent 3 dice. So the
why
tiger
don't
shark.
we
Let's
walk-
keep this
walk
up.
through the steps,
We
yeah.
have the difficulty of the fish, which is 3, and its value back at port, which is 5 fish bucks. I am going to spend 3 a dice of value 3 cumulatively to catch it. And when it's caught, discard 1 small fish. But guess what?
You don't have
I don't
any.
have
You
any
don't
small
have any.
fish. So
That's a good first catch of the game.
that's
It's
it.
good.
Well done.
Brandon.
Okay, I'm also gonna use my can of worms to peek over here. You can, by the way, tell what size fish it will be from the shadows on the back of the cards, which is a very
This is
beautiful
just
touch.
so good.
This is pretty boring. I'm gonna bottom it.
You're gonna bottom it?
Yeah.
It was boring. It wasn't bad. It was just a boring mid fish.
A lot of these depth 1 fish are just like, it's a fish.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
a good fish. You
This
got
is
a good
I got
fish.
an excellent
It
fish.
was boring, but it was also 1 difficulty to catch, and all my dice are 2s and 3s. That's kind of a bummer that I'm stuck with high dice, so I want to be able to utilize them.
Hopefully you don't have to dig.
Hopefully I don't. All right, I'm going to go for this fish. It is a scrat.
Oh my
Dear
God, look at
God.
that.
The flavor text just says their feet dangle uselessly beneath. All right, yeah, so it's a middling fish. It's a foul fish, which means if I sell it, I take a regret for putting this out into the world. And also, since our madness is not high, this goes for all of us currently, it has -2 value. So this is not a great first catch. But I guess if I hang on to it... Oh, it also has the reveal effect. If you don't catch Scrat, give it to the player on your right. I do not want to give it to Christian. I've already given you enough charity this round. So I will spend a 3 die to catch it. That's my turn.
All right. Well, I will use my can of worms to take a look at the other large or
Medium.
big medium fish.
Yep.
Okay. I think I will. Ooh, it's tempting. I'm going to leave this on top, and then I will go fishing. So it is a day octopus,
day octopus.
middling and fair. So I will spend 2 of my fishing points to add this to my hand. It has no other text. It has an effect if we eat it, or if I eat it, but I don't want to do that right now.
And it had text saying it must be caught with exactly 1 die, but
Yes.
you did that no problem.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem.
Okay.
With a 1, 2, and 3. So
Okay.
Christian.
I'm just, you know what? I'm feeling good. I've got the life preserver still, which makes it 2, either something at port costs 2 less fish bucks, or a fish is 2 easier to catch.
Yep.
So I feel like I've still got some good numbers here. I'm going to go for this large fish to see what I got. So I'm going fishing. It's a manta ray. It is large and fair, just like me. And on reveal, all players at sea discard a regret.
Oh, I don't have any regrets.
neither do I.
I'm just going to catch it, and I'm going to spend a... Gosh, do I do? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my life preserver to reduce its difficulty to 1.
Okay.
So I only spend my 1 dice and bring it into my hand.
You have 2 big fish right
I
off
do,
the bat.
right off the bat.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. Brandon.
I'm debating whether I wanted to just go down deeper.
I thought
still
about
got
doing
2
that.
dice
I
left.
think
I
that's
could-
not crazy.
I
this
could
early.
discard my
and then
2 and
how
then-
based on how it goes, you can decide: are you going all in on regret and madness?
Yeah,
or
I
are you
wish I had
gonna-
saved my can of worms if I was going to go down there so I could make sure to look for a valuable fish. There's a medium I could look at.
Interesting.
Why not? Why not? I don't know the strategy for this game. I am going to go down deeper by spending any die, and then these are all mediums, so I'll just go for the middle shoal. It's a spider crab. Okay, I found something pretty valuable there.
Pretty good.
This works out well. I can spend my 3 value die to catch it because it's difficulty 3. It has 4
Nice.
value. If I eat it, I can tick up 2 dice and get rid of 2 regrets. Fishermen must be careful of their claws. They reach a frighteningly long way. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is one of the not monster
Yeah,
fish.
that's just a regular
And it's
fish.
it's still horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, do crabs have 8 legs and their claws? Yeah, I guess they
Depends
do.
on the crab, yeah.
Yeah, this one has, so there's 10 total.
Yeah. Congrats.
So why would they call it a spider crab? Spiders have 8.
Take
No,
it
I
up
think-
with the crab namers.
Yeah.
I will write them a strongly worded
Yeah.
letter.
Ben, what are you up to?
Man, I was also pretty tempted because I have a 1 value here,
Really
and I
good for
still
going
have this
deeper,
3.
yeah.
With these
yeah.
fish, I guess. I could get a small for sure, or I could try and push my luck with a medium. That's where that's going to come into play. But my likelihood for a evil fish down there is much higher. So I think right now I'm gonna keep messing around in the shallow here, and we'll reveal this cutthroat trout. small and fair, just $1 or
Yeah.
just 1 fish point for.
One difficulty.
The flavor text says these are freshwater fish. How is this here?
Cool.
good.
Yeah, all the flavor text on this is very good.
Yes, the everything, the art, the vibe, the
Yeah.
flavor text. I
Yes.
love everything about the presentation.
I'm gonna
of this game.
fish as well. Brandon, could you reveal that medium depth one for me?
You found a black scabbard fish.
Oh, heck
It's
yeah.
middling and fair, 2 difficulty to catch.
Whoa.
Parasites in their gut tell a story of where they've traveled. And if
I
you
love
eat
it.
it, it ticks up a die and discards regret.
Wow. Okay, I'm definitely getting that fish with my 2 dice. Pass me that fish, please.
Okay.
I'm having a great day at sea. Everything's going great.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's to me. I think I got a pass. I have nothing else to do.
All right. I'm gonna go check out this mid fish over
I,
here.
I would just like to point out, Brandon, if you wanted to, you could immediately lifeboat, go in and start selling whatever you've caught.
That is interesting.
I just want to flag it before you pass.
Yeah.
When none of us lifeboated in our brief partial game. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know.
I'm not gonna do it.
Great.
okay.
Okay.
I
So
will
you've passed.
Yes.
check out this middle fish. Mahi
mahi-mahi.
Mahi, middling and fair, $1. Well,
Well, it's worth 2.
One difficulty.
Yeah.
one difficulty, yeah. But if I don't want to catch this, it's going to cost me a 3 die.
Anyway.
No matter
If
what.
I want to catch this,
Yeah.
it's going to cost me my 3 points. So I think I'll just catch it because
Yeah.
it's not bad, right?
No,
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's got a good
Perfectly
eatability,
acceptable
which makes sense. Mahi mahi is delicious.
It is.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
very
gonna
tasty.
do exactly what I just told you. I'm going in on the lifeboat.
Whoa!
I've got a strat that I'm going
Okay.
for, so I'm gonna do it. I'm going in on the
right.
lifeboat.
Let's see it.
So I now have monstrous regrets, plus 10 to my regret. I sail into port, and I still get an action, right?
Sure
so I'm
do.
immediately going to sell my tiger shark for $5 plus 2 because it is fair and I am sane. So $7.
7.
Yes.
It's a lot.
You get
discard?
You get 4 actions, right? Actually,
that's
when
my
you go
first
to-
action.
Once
Yeah.
everyone else
Once
has
everyone else
passed.
has passed. so
So
I
that
can
hasn't
like.
even happened yet.
That's why
That's
I'm
good.
doing it. I'm farming the action so I can go back to sea tomorrow.
So it's back to you, and I'm guessing you are passing, unless you want to do the same thing he just did.
I
I don't know if it's a good idea.
I don't think I will. I'm gonna.
I just have a
take it
really
easy.
good hand for it.
You have so many high value things. I'm
And I'm
excited
really
to see.
scared about someone else forcing a regret on me next turn or something like that. So I'm like, let's just get in there.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good idea.
So you're passing?
I passed.
Great.
Okay.
So I now have
you can
4
do
actions.
A maximum of 4 things because everyone
So the
else
first
has
thing I'm going to
passed.
do is I'm going to shop. I'm going to spend $5 to shop for a really cool rod.
Okay, so you're
1,
looking
2, 3. I look at
looking
the
at
top
5, keeping 2.
I keep 2.
All right. You can only equip 1 at a time, so you're kind of almost just hate drafting 1 from us.
Yes,
Take
yeah.
the best 2 so that we can't find them.
Yep. And there's a lot of pretty cool options in all these decks, and it's gonna like let him customize and like come up with an actual strategy. Like we're just kind of like fumbling about right now.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be able to use these
Wild.
cards.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
He is
we're gonna
dazzled.
get that.
He is.
I'm dazzled. I've got some wild effects here. I'm gonna take these 2.
Okay.
And then those go on the,
you shuffle.
I shuffle it. Okay, so that's my first action of 4. My second, I'll shuffle in a minute because I'm not going to buy
Sure.
that again. My second action is I'm going to sell my black scabbard fish for 3 plus 2 because it's fair and I'm doing good. So I get 5 more bucks.
5 more fish bucks.
That's my second action. Can you discard that? I'll get back to shuffling this in a moment. My third action is I'm going to buy a reel. And oh, man, so I have 2 actions left. This is where the 4 actions actually really matter.
yeah.
I can't actually shop for every
You can
type of
only
thing.
buy 2 of reels, supplies, and
But
dice.
I have $7, so I could just shop twice, keep this fish in my hand for later, and get a reel and a supply. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I think spending $3 on a reel, so I look at merely the top 3. Interesting. Oh wow, these are so juicy. Oh, and I keep 1. Oh, these are so.
He's gonna have like a real strategy.
Yeah. This
I guess
this
I'm
is
never
going well.
getting the life preserver
I think
again.
this is going
Yeah,
well for
that's
you.
true. That's true. I
Yeah.
think this is good. I think this is good for you.
But
I'm gonna take this one. These are all really interesting. And
he
cool.
got 10 regret for it, so
I did.
because he abandoned ship.
And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the supply, the items. So
Jeez.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
down 3 more to $1. I look at the top 3 cards and I keep 1.
2.
Keep 2.
what it says
Oh, it's
there.
different.
Yeah,
it's
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, the 5 there is look at 5, keep 3.
I'm
And this
gonna
is your
take.
final action, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take this item, and I'm going to take... I want to say them out loud because they're fun, but I'm going to take that one, and
I mean, we're all new to the game. If you said the names of them, it would
Means
mean nothing to us. But...
That's fair. I will tell you, I'm taking a diving lantern,
Okay.
and I'm also taking moon... no, I'm going to take another item that I'm not going to say out loud.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That's good, because the diving lantern, I have deduced what it does and already formulated a plan to counter it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling, but that's the end of my actions. We're on to day 2.
All right, we are. So move us to Tuesday on the track.
First player passes to Brandon.
Reel in, annoyingly, because I'm considering staying at sea, but everyone who is not already at the shallowest depth has to move up a depth. Okay, muster our courage, take our dice, and roll them. Okay.
Oh, that was
I have 6 total value. 3. And Christian has
I have
5.
5, so you
wow,
get to-
I have to throw the life preserver again?
Well, I know where it's going.
And I'll definitely take pity on you there, Ben.
appreciate that. Thank you. I'm not
Also-
above the life
Also,
preserver.
just to give you guys a little bit of meta info now that we've seen a little bit more, all of the items appear to be single-time use. And that's why you
mean
get
the supplies?
supply
Yes.
items.
Okay.
All the supply are one-time use, and then you discard them. And I think that's why you get 2 of them when you spend
Yeah, that was my assumption because there's not like slots to equip them.
yeah, they just live in your hand.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there a hand limit?
There is
It's just kind of stuff you've accrued.
No, you
so
can have you have any number of like dinks, regrets,
And
fish,
honestly,
and items.
The length
all-
of the
all
game,
in your hand.
I don't think there needs to be a hand limit.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I mean? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You got a big boat, you know.
Yep.
Unless you just scuttled it to go to port like Christian
yes.
did.
I forgot my worms got reset when I went to port. So
Okay,
Yes.
so in turn order, we decide whether we are staying at sea or going to port. I'm not happy with my options to sell fish, so I'm gonna stay. I don't love it, but
I am not happy with my options to sell fish, nor happy with my fish catching situation. So I am going to go back to port.
ooh, okay. So right now, you refresh your can of worms.
Yep.
We follow those steps. You can refresh any dice, meaning basically re-roll them.
I will most certainly refresh any dice. Oh, and I'll get to reroll again
At the start of next turn. Yep.
That's cool. Okay.
Wow.
3, 2, 1. Great.
So you basically conned me into giving you the life preserver, and then rolled way better.
Way better.
Yeah. And you would be able to discard a regret if you had any.
But this is the only time I'll be able to use the life preserver. Even if I don't spend the life preserver, I don't keep this.
Yeah, it's going to go to someone else next
So.
round, so might as well. And at port, it's a 2 discount on shopping.
and so you've decided you're going to port.
Yes.
And
I'm
I'm going back out. to
Yeah,
sea.
there's no real reason to stay at port multiple
There actually
rounds, I
is
think.
because I still have a fish in my hand that I could sell. I ran out of the actions. We were talking about the action economy
that's
before.
true.
I ran
Yeah.
out. There's more I would have done if I had more than 4
Yeah, so
actions.
the 4 action limit, which feels generous, it matters.
was very significant. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, forget these small fish at depth 1. I am going down. And I don't have a can of worms, so I can't...
Oh, and I'm sorry, I declare my items now, having gone to sea.
Oh, thank
right?
you. Yep, you're the only one with them, so I forgot, but equip a rod
So
and
I've
a
got
reel.
my
Yeah.
abyssal reel. Flavor text is absolutely abhorrent. Once per day, you may set any 3 fresh dice to their highest value.
Wow.
And I'm putting out my Rod of the Deep, which is when you cast, peek at the top 2 fish of the shoal and place them back in any order before revealing the top fish.
That's incredible.
Every time.
Every time I cast. Wow.
That's so
That's
good.
great.
It's a good combo because a lot of the other rods reduce the difficulty of fish.
Yeah.
This functionally reduces the difficulty of fish, and this one lets me dig. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
I did eat, again, 10 regret to get this.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I'm going to hope for the best and just blindly fish one of these. I can see a medium fish here. It is... Oh, a bowel angel. Jeez. It's like in intestines with eyes.
Love it.
On reveal, all players gain a regret. So everyone, welcome to row 2 of the Madness track because we all have 1 to 3 cards now. Regret
Oh,
cards.
wait, but that's... Oh, you monster.
That
Sorry.
monster. The
Yeah.
bowel angel is a monster.
I was looking for Fairfish. I did
You
not
just
want to find
totally
that.
hosed me. Now I'm stuck with this. I'm already at port. I can't get rid of it.
All your fish are worth 1 less.
All my fish are worth 1 less.
Sorry about it. And then I need to either catch this for 4. I'm not happy with this either because I knew a medium fish would be 2 to 4 difficulty. I was hoping for no more than 3, so I only had to spend 1 die. So the question is, am I catching this? Ugh. This was not what I hoped would happen at all. Oh god, the text, because it looks like it has wings. It says, "From afar they seem angelic."
I disagree.
But the closer they drift, the more terrifying they become.
I love it.
This, I think, is the worst one we've seen yet.
I disagree. There was one. I mean, we're going to see what else comes out. Some
we're
of the
not
stuff
gonna
we saw
spoil
at the
it,
depths were like very distressing to me. Personally.
You're not wrong. You're
Yeah.
not wrong. Okay, so am I throwing away a 2 to get a dink and try for something else?
That seems like a pretty
Or
good.
spending-
That seems like pretty good.
I think that's probably what I'm
You're
doing.
only burning one
I think
value.
I'm going to decline to catch this. I'm burning 2
Yeah.
value. And then I get a dink because I didn't catch fish. Okay. That's fine. That's good.
All right.
All right, Ben.
I'm going to.
You can come get the Bowel Angel.
No, I can't.
Oh, no, you can't.
I
You're not
cannot.
a C. Christian was who I meant.
I will sell my Day Octopus
Mm-hmm.
For $2 plus 1
for
because
3, the value is the upper left.
for $3 plus 1 because I'm still kind of sane.
Sorry about that little
So-
regret situation.
Go up to 4. You gave me a 2 discount, so you're really only costing me 1, but I see what you're up to.
1 per fish if you sell more. Fair
per
fish.
fish.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you have any foul fish you want to sell, you're welcome.
So I'm going to spend a
I'm
die.
an upstanding fish person, frog person here. Who do you think we are? We're running an honest business selling good fish.
I'm sure you are.
So
And
this-
birds too.
So this is
And
interesting.
birds.
Or is that bait? I don't know which that's supposed to be.
Birds as bait, primarily.
So I get to,
But
with
I'm
my
not above
fish,
selling birds.
I'm going to fish for that Bowel Angel,
Oh,
but I'm
you're going
using
for
my
it.
Rod of the Deep. I get to look at the top 2. Can you hand me the top 2?
Oh,
that's
interesting.
And
Okay.
then place them back in any order before revealing the top fish. So
So
I get slightly more information.
Interesting,
Yes.
okay.
I get so this was on top.
Yep.
But now you're stuck with either one. Okay, that's
Pro-
still pretty
it's
good.
probably better.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
pretty good.
Well, it depends what my goals are.
What are your goals?
You have goals?
I do
Yeah.
have goals. I'm gonna put this one on
Wow.
top,
Oh, halibut on top.
and then I'm
okay.
gonna catch it.
A guy
for
catches a shark. And
two
all of a
difficult-
sudden-
God, see, this is what I wanted to find when I'd fish. A halibut. That sounds delicious.
Yep, and I'm catching it.
All right, this is going very badly for me, and it's my turn.
Yep.
Well, I couldn't even get that Bowel Angel if I wanted it, which I definitely do not. I have a 3. I'm gonna gamble on a large or this medium fish that could range, according to my reference card here, 2 to 4, and hope I can catch it. No! Multiple reasons I'm groaning here. This mermaid is hideous. Middling and foul, coveted for their eyes and milk, fished almost to
Yeah.
extinction. On catch, get a regret, but peek at 2 fish. And if you eat it, take a... Oh yeah, I forgot I could eat things. Should I have eaten something? As it could.
That
It's a
is-
free action, right?
a horror. Like the foul fish in this game are horrifying.
Every single one of them is like
renditions.
really distressing.
Yeah.
None of them are just like it's kind of gross. They're all like, oh, this is a
Yeah.
mermaid, and she's got big old nips.
Yeah.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat this scrat. My plan was this. My plan is pivoting here.
Yep.
I'm starting with the legs. Eating this. This gives me 2 more regrets. Okay, so that's a thing. I killed a seabird.
Oh.
The regrets have also flavor text telling you what you regret. It's pretty good. But that lets me refresh 2 dice, which is going to let me roll these 2 back
Can
into
you eat
my
at
fresh
any
pool.
point in your action, like in the middle of casting? Can you eat?
I did not. I have the rulebook open next to me. I don't see it comment on that. So, but it just says you may do any of the following on your turn. They don't count as actions. So,
Like basically, my question is: we have our like steps of fishing. Could you cast and then trigger and then eat and then pay?
yeah, like that's essentially what I just did.
Yeah, so I think
so
so we
I
agree.
think I made the call
House
that
rule.
yes.
I think it's more fun.
I don't
This feels
see-
like a game that's
I don't
more
see the
fun.
rules.
Yeah.
And I think that's fun to be able to see a fish be like, oh shit, I need to use a card in my
I
hand.
completely agree. I just want to make sure I'm
Yep.
now planning my nonsense.
Okay.
Making
yep,
sure.
Yep. So that'll be the way we play because I don't actually
Yes.
see clarity in the rulebook on that particular.
Similarly, because we didn't eat in our quick little demo here. Can I eat when I'm at port as well?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
eat a port. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is my
Yeah.
turn?
No,
No,
I
he's
still
still
need
catching.
to.
Okay.
I need to
All right,
roll
I have a
these dice
question
that
we'll
I've
get to on
refreshed.
Yeah.
my turn.
Oh, come on. I rolled 2 ones. Great. Okay. Well, I mean, at least it means I can catch this mermaid.
Yes. Just what you
All
wanted.
right. I'll catch it.
And what happens?
I take a regret, which puts me up to the next tier of
hey
madness.
man, you're going all in.
You are.
I lost my father's fishing rod. And I get to peek at 2 fish. So, let's see. This, I have a one left. Okay, this, I can eat the mermaid.
And just a reminder
Oh.
too, the small fish on depth 2 range from 1 to 3 difficulty, so a 1 isn't out of the question.
Yeah, so I think to that end, I'm going to peek at this one, find out whether I'd be able to catch it. What? Oh, weird. Okay, I'll leave that there. It's a weird fish. And then I'm gonna peek at
you wanted to
a
leave
shallow
it?
one because I could. What's that?
Do you want to leave the fish there?
It's not an option to bottom it here. It's
Oh.
not my can of worms. It's just peeking. I'll peek at the upper left. Okay. So thrilled with what's becoming of me here. All right, your turn, Ben.
All right, so really quick, piggybacking off the eating question here, I actually think I would like to. Oh, this is an or. I see.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't think you can eat your fish at port.
You can't.
I'm looking at the make port page. The port actions page has its own free action section that does not list eating.
That does kind of make
So-
sense because some of them are like increment your die and do things that you wouldn't necessarily do at port.
Yeah.
does
So
make
it looks
sense.
like the free actions at port are to use the life preserver and use your digs.
Then
That's it.
I'm going to resume selling fish and sell this mahi mahi for $3 total.
Fish
Nice.
bites.
Fish bucks. 3 fish bucks total, going up to 7 fish
Okay.
bucks.
Okay. Wacky.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. Gosh. I am going to... I got it. Like this game is like pretty quick, right? There's not that many days. You don't spend that much time
Yeah,
at sea.
it flies
If
by.
you're doing something, you should fucking do it.
Yeah,
I'm going
sure.
to use the Restless Stone
Ooh.
to re-roll these 2 dice and gain 2 regret.
Wow.
So I got that. It's fine.
I just looked
So-
at one of the regrets in my hand that I hadn't looked at. It is spat on a Bible.
And that bumps me up to here.
Oh, you're up to 4 regrets.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh wait, nope, 3. I'm sorry, I'm at 3. I almost. Then I'm going to go. I'm going to use my worms, my can of worms, to look at the top of this depth.
You are flabbergasted by what you're seeing.
I am, I guess. I think so. I think this is how I read this.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal it and use my fishing
it's
action
a
on it.
humpback whale.
And it doesn't count as an action. So I think
Oh.
because I know it's coming, it's just like I don't use the fish
Oh,
action on it.
agreed. So
I think we cite a humpback whale altogether.
yeah. So what happened? That was your can of worms.
Yes.
So you looked at it, decided to leave it there face down. That was a free action, and then you took your fish action to reveal
Exactly.
it.
Yes. And this returns
Reveal
the
it.
fish action to me.
All players discard 2 regrets, which I'm not sure I am happy about that.
That's why I did it.
But all right.
I'm thrilled. I get to.
And increment a die.
and increment up a die, and then we discard
Discard
humpback
it.
whale.
And it's not an action, right? So I still have
so
an
it does
action
not
left.
count as an action. You sure do. Yeah.
Okay. That was 1.
That's cool.
2 is I'm going to cast here, and I'm going to look at the top 2.
Okay.
Using my Rod of the Deep.
Okay. It's interesting. So you can see from the backs what's the top card, but you don't know the size of the second one.
Interesting. Actually, yeah. I mean, but sure. No, wait. Hang on. I got to look at how this
We're going
combos
quite
with
a
my other
voyage here.
stuff.
I know,
Yeah. I guess I put them on back in any order. I'm gonna leave the big one on top.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'm still fishing there, so I reveal it.
Yep.
It's a Selkie. It is 5 difficulty to catch, and it is monstrous. It is large and foul.
Monstrous is correct. That is
Yeah.
It's like
accurate.
peeling
Holy
itself.
shit.
Steal their skin and they will marry you and give you children.
That's what I always say.
This is that is horrifying.
That is one of the most hideous things I've ever
So I
seen
have
in a
to
board
spend.
game.
I have to
And I
spend.
play the Arkham game. I play a lot of like Lovecraft stuff, and this game is potentially putting them all to shame. It's
Yes.
this is peeling itself. Like it's
Yeah, especially something about the combination of the really hideous monsters that they've come up with and the like kind of cartoonish
Oh,
art.
yeah.
Like really unsettles
And then
me.
on catch, I get to flip a coin. On heads, I gain $3. On tails, everyone else gains $1.
Ooh, love that one.
Heads.
Damn.
1, 2,
Hate
3.
that one.
Yep.
And they're fish bucks.
That's my action. Fish bucks.
right.
You're up, Brandon.
Okay, well, thanks to
never out of the deep.
thanks to the whale taking my die up, I now know that I can catch this one that I peeked at. So I will fish here. It's a porcupine fish. It's small and fair. It says 4 difficulty, but on reveal, it is 2 difficulty for this turn only.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So
That's cool.
I will catch
It's about
it.
to get surprised. And
Oh yeah, before now it knows.
Yeah, I guess so. Though not viable at first, the spines become very apparent as it gulps water to inflate its body.
Cute.
If I eat this, I will flip a coin to see whether I discard 4 regrets or gain 2 regrets. And the funny thing is that which one you're rooting for might change depending on your strategy.
Yes, it does.
All right.
I'm gonna keep going because you guys haven't passed yet,
Nope.
right? So
Nope.
I have so many actions. I'm gonna sell my fish that's now worth an extra fish.
Oh,
buck.
because you got less regretful.
Yeah, so now, because we all saw a humpback whale, right? We
Yeah.
all saw it. I was there. I will get rid of the cutthroat trout and gain $3 or 3 fish bucks, maxing me out to my 10.
nice.
Yeah, that is actually a good. As Christian goes, I'm over here looking at the rule book since we've had a couple rules questions. Like, do all players' effects include people at port?
They're specifically affected, say, all players at sea. So, yes.
Oh, you've seen
There
that
are other
specified?
ones. I've seen that specified.
That seems to answer the question. Okay.
I'm going to use my diving lantern to reveal 3
Ooh.
fish in any order. 1.
Reveal them.
Yes.
Oh, so that's going to trigger any reveal abilities.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, it's an orca.
Yes.
0 value. Display face up in front of you cannot be sold or mounted. All foul fish cost 1 less. Whoa. It's a permanent buff.
2.
Oh, just a sea bishop.
What the fuck is that?
That, you don't want to know.
And
A gloom,
Gloom
orphan?
Orphan.
What is
on
that?
reveal, catch automatically, display face up. Anytime you draw regret
This is-
cards, draw 1 more.
This is like, and the hands like kind of against the like camera.
Wait, what? I can
That's-
only fish in the column in which I caught this?
Okay, yeah, so this is catch automatically.
Yeah, I've been punished
display
by the
this-
Gloom Orphan.
Display this face up in front of you. Anytime you draw regret cards, draw 1 more. And you can only fish in the column where you caught
And I don't have a
this.
choice. I didn't want to fish for it. I just got it.
For the rest of the game, you can only fish in the rightmost column?
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing. Oh, but when I sell it,
Incredible.
When I sell it, it'll go away.
Oh, you can still sell those. I
This
guess so,
one I
yeah.
can sell. The Orca,
Yeah.
you couldn't.
The Orca, well, I think you could. It has 0 value, but
Sure,
so you
yeah.
you would not want to because
I
it
would
has a
not want to.
benefit.
Well, that
wow.
sucked ass.
That's so funny.
I mean, I guess I could still make use of it. That's fine. Everything's fine.
It's a free 5 value fish.
Yeah, it is a free 5
The
value
Sea
fish.
Bishop flavor text says, once freed from captivity by Catholic bishops, I question their judgment.
I love it. And you know what?
Is it? It's
Rod
like
of the Deep.
Cthulhu-esque
I don't
thing.
know. It is very Cthulhu-y. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my abyssal reel to set this dice to 3. That's
You
my
hadn't
dice
used
per
that
day.
today?
Hadn't used it.
Wow.
And then I'm going. Oh wait, no, I did use it. I
did
used it at the
use it,
start.
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. In that case, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna fish at depth 1 in the correct column.
Sure. Yep.
I get to use my digging deep rod.
okay.
I look at 2.
That rod is really good.
It's really,
love
I
this
would,
one.
Very
I would
good.
love some equipment. This would be nice. I
Yeah.
should probably get some of that.
It's like it gives a meaningful decision in a game where you don't have a lot of like decisions with no
Yes,
information.
yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's a lot of going off of hopes and vibes until you start to get things like that.
And we agreed
Yeah.
that we can use items in out of order or whatever.
That's
right?
where we landed since I didn't see the rule book clarifying that.
Okay.
So
I am that was the steps of fishing. That was the cast. That was my rod of the deep. Before I cast, I'm going to eat this halibut to increment this dice up to a 3
sure.
and get rid of
and discard your regrets.
regrets.
You are unmad. Oh.
Yep, I'm normal.
Oh, it was
Oh, that
2,
was a
right?
tri-
Yep, that was trivial.
But it was 2. It was 2.
You put them on the deck and I
I
was just
only
deciding.
had one. No, I
it was
only
just
had
one,
one
just one,
regret.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to reveal the fish that I just saw.
The trivial regret is sat in oil in my nice trousers.
And then I am going to catch it with this 3. And that goes right back into my hand.
I love the idea that you can get those trivial regrets like that, but they're still cards, so they can still drive you to like
Yes.
Yes.
completely insane. You have enough just minor annoyances in your life. You just become.
That's
a
my
bad
action.
man.
Brandon, you're up.
What will you
Oh,
get
and
back?
I grabbed the wrong one. This is the one I caught. This was discarded.
Oh,
they were
okay,
similar.
okay,
but
okay.
I threw myself. Yep.
I'm passing. I'm out of dice.
You're passing. You have not passed yet.
Not
so
yet.
I have not worked against my.
These, by the way, I'm not sure that this came up when we were learning the rules and playing a few rounds earlier. Face up fish get discarded from play at the end of the day,
Oh.
so you cannot plan to come back for these. on a future day.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
FYI.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, so the orc is
Interesting.
going away.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you've got a bunch. Oh, I was gonna like, you've got a bunch of dice, but you're not at sea. Yeah.
I totally would have caught that orca too. Oh,
Sorry.
no, the Gloom Orphan is what messed me, not that.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The
Yeah.
Gloom Orphan fucked my plan,
Yep.
which was
I-
to dig for a cool fish. I did not know there was a, on reveal, you must catch this horrible thing.
I'm going to buy a rod as well. I'm seeing how this is working for you. So I get
You
to.
mean well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to look at the top 5 cards and pick 2. Mm-hmm. That's pretty okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure. That's. Oh, less good. Okay, I think we will take these 2. Because I get 2 as well,
two
since
of
I,
them.
I
Jeez.
spent
Alright.
$5.
Christian.
Pass.
Yeah, and I had already
fish box.
passed, so
Now I get 4 more actions.
4 maximum actions. Yeah.
Cool. So I will realize that I can't math and will spend $5 on a reel
Okay.
as well. So same thing. 3, 4, 5.
I'm not sure 5 is the way to go. I feel like you're spending a lot of money on something you can only equip one of anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sold. But yeah, I'm doing by
I
far
made
the
an-
worst. So
I
don't
made an
listen to me.
interesting. So yeah, it's interesting. You have to make some weird choices when you have multiple rods. Like I've got rods that actually serve different purposes, and I'm not sure which one I would use. Like it's a little
Yeah.
weird. I guess you have to really have a plan for it. I don't know. Also, like this reel is
Plans.
cool, but
should
I would
get me-
love that reel that we had when we played before, which let me change depths. That would be so good.
Yeah. Probably the one he's about to help himself to.
Yep.
I wish I drew that. Actually, these reels are not ideal. I think.
These are terrible. These fish.
I guess these 2 are probably my best. Yeah, these are my best ones for that.
Okay.
And that was my
That was
first.
That was your first of 4. 3 left.
Yeah, so my last action, I'm going to just use the lifeboat, and I'm going to buy a supply, I think.
Just top of the deck.
Just top of the deck supply.
Great.
All right. Hope it serves you well.
Shuffling for you. That's it. That's the end
That's
of the day.
Okay.
Wednesday.
It is
Worms
Wednesday.
reset.
Yeah, can of worms reset. First player passes. That would be you, Ben.
Oh, no, I am first as well, huh?
Yeah, you are. Okay, and that is the Red Sky Morning. Muster your courage. That is, take your spent pool dice and any fresh ones you would like to and roll them. 7 for me.
Oh, I'm just
yeah,
gonna
you might
roll
wanna keep
this.
your 3s,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm keeping the 3.
Yeah,
First
check
player
one.
passes to you.
Okay,
then
so
now
for
we
the
declare-
life
oh,
preserver, you have the most, Ben, and
assume
or you and I are tied for value, but you
you're
have the
first
turn
in
order
turn
tracker.
order.
So
Who do you toss
you
it
are
to?
throwing the life preserver.
I will throw.
These go way back.
You've given it to me. I will give it back to you.
Thanks.
You have a lot of value.
I accept.
But you have less gear, so.
I have less everything.
Yeah.
And then in turn order, we set our bearings. Or let's see. So everyone loses a depth. And then starting with you, Ben, you declare whether you are at sea or ports today.
I'm at sea, and
Great.
I am
You're
going to
gonna-
bring my bone wheel, which cracks and grinds as it spins. It lets me retain unspent points on.
Oh, and
dice.
a reminder: worms do reset for everybody, even if you're at sea.
Oh, because it's Wednesday. Yep.
it's Wednesday.
Naturally. On Wednesday, we buy worms.
The bone wheel, and what's your other one?
And I am also going to do Rod of the Infinite. So this is really similar to yours, except I get to peek at the top 3.
It's just better.
Just straight
so
better.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Also-
and it literally, instead of 2, it's got 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's one better. It's literally just one better.
Yeah.
That's
Amazing.
so good.
Christian.
Okay, I'm going to stay at C because of the worm refresh. That changed my math a little bit.
Wow, okay. I'm going home.
I'm keeping my gear the same.
So I can refresh my worms, they already are. I can refresh any dice, so I will re-roll this 1 and see if it's better. It is a 3. That's cool.
Love it.
And I can optionally discard a regret. Sure. I'll get rid of a nagging regret. And it is your turn, Ben.
Fishy time.
All right. I am going to spend a die to go down 1 level.
Okay. That's a free action, though, so then what?
Oh. Then I'm going to use my Scotch egg to refresh a die.
Very yummy.
And I'm going to use my die to go down 1 level.
Oh.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
It's still your turn.
No,
that
I'm
was
good.
all free.
I'm going to use my Rod of the Infinite, and I will look at the top 3.
Okay.
And you must, so unlike the worms, you must keep them on top of the deck in any order,
Place them.
Oh, you can't bottom them, but you can put them on top of
understood. Yes.
which is still very useful.
Yep.
Like that's
Yes.
crazy useful.
Yes.
Just,
Oh, yeah.
you can't
I
completely dodge
gotta
effects.
get me a rod.
That's
You're just fishing with your bare hands.
Yeah,
I am.
that's
That's true. Okay.
okay.
This
This
is horrible. I can't stop looking at this mermaid in my hand, and it's like so awful.
I think this is okay. I think this is all right. So we're doing this, so we have
Okay.
to reveal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I found a Magna Pinna squid.
Oh, okay. It's a large and fair.
It's
Wow.
a large and fair. It costs 6
but
fish
for 7.
for
bucks.
seven
Fish
bucks.
That's
Seven
I mean, that's a
or,
great
or
catch,
if you
dude.
mount it as a trophy, a lot.
Yeah,
of
that's a
points.
really good catch.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So I'm gonna just spend my 6
Wow.
to take this magnet.
Okay, so you're passing pretty. So, and you have to have some dice in your fresh pool to fish. So we know you're going to be passing.
Yep.
My turn.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to spend a 1 to descend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my worms to look at. Could you hand me that large fish at the end?
This one.
Yep.
Two.
No,
two from this?
no,
Oh,
just one-
you're
my
just using the
worms.
can of worms. Okay. Do we like it? Oh, you still have to fish in this column too.
Oh, you still have your fish.
Yeah, he still has the gloom orphan.
Bottom it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm going to fish in that same column because I must. Hand me the top 2 cards to do my Rod of the Deep.
You two do so much bullshit on your turns.
Yeah,
I
really
need to
do.
really get myself a thing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's the reason that I think buying, like, spending 5 is worth it. It just gives you 2 extra cards to pick from.
Yeah.
And especially after he's gone through 5 cards and picked the best 2 out of those 5.
You put this on top.
And then revealing one.
And then revealing one because I am fishing there. I've decided.
Okay, it's the Crouching Spawn.
Large and foul,
I
and then
see
I-
hell in its eyes. It offers hell to me.
So I have to flip a coin. On heads, all other players gain regret. On tails, I gain regret.
If you're catching it, you do that. Yeah.
I must. Well, I guess I could choose not to,
You could just burn out that one and get a dink, but
but I'm taking it. I'm
Okay,
catching it.
so
So I'm flipping that coin.
so you're spend
spending my
4 difficulty and dice.
Yep,
Okay,
and I'm flipping my coin.
all right.
Heads. All other
Heads.
players gain
All
2
other players
regrets.
gain 2 regrets.
Give me that fish.
All
Give me
right.
that horrible, horrible fish.
I'm really glad that I discarded one now when I optionally could at port, so that I stay in this tier of madness.
I'm
Okay.
now at this
Oh
tier.
yeah, both of
Are
you should be down
I didn't get one. It's all
Oh,
other
all
players.
other players. Oh, he's still.
Look at you.
Yep. That's my
Perfectly
action, Brandon.
Okay, so now you're passing soon too. So I have 5 port actions. Damn, I actually wish I had 6. This is going to be a problem. Well, let me start by selling a spider crab. I get +1, so $5. You have already passed, right, Ben?
I have already
Christian, are you passing? I think
No,
so.
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm eating this fish
Ooh.
to refresh a die.
Good, I need
Now I'm
more
using
turns.
my abyssal reel, which I have not used this turn, to turn it into a 3. And I'm fishing for the top of that depth 2 deck. That's the only one I can do.
All right, it is the sea monkey.
Oh,
It's 4 difficulty.
I can't catch it.
We are misled to believe they're harmless. They're unhappy that we imprison their young.
Amazing. Unfortunately, I can't catch it, so I'm dinking. Give me the top of the dink deck.
Here you go. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. I am going to
Horrible. I don't like that one.
no.
All the art is so fucked.
Yes, it really is. It's
I'll just
very
go ahead and
disturbing.
sell the porcupine fish and go up to $10. Christian.
Pass.
Pass.
Okay, so now I have 4 more actions. I actually still wish I had 5. Huh.
You got an extra action.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether I'm happy to save money and draw just the top rod and reel. Because they're all good, and you two have dug deep and taken probably the best stuff.
Yeah. They are all good. Every one
Yeah.
of them is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have 4 actions here, huh?
I think it's better to have a rod and reel than to have a best rod. That's like what I've been
Yeah.
observing is I've used both of them every round. I've used
Yeah.
both of them. Having just one of
Okay.
them would have felt worse. Having a marginally better one of them would still feel worse.
I'm gonna spend $1 and just draw the top rod. Actually, I don't hate it. Okay. Second action of my 4, because you both passed, I'm going to take the top reel.
You discard that to the number one.
Also, don't hate it. Yeah, I think that worked fine.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. Third action. Now this is where I have to make decisions. I want some dice. I also want some supplies, and I think I want to mount my mermaid and just get it out of my hand.
Well, especially because
it
now we're getting
terrifies
to the
me.
point where, like, who knows how many times you'll be back at port.
Yeah,
right?
probably once more, but probably not
yeah.
twice more. So I think I would like to mount a fish now. But I might as well do the thing that involves randomness first. So which one am I? I think I want dice. Supplies. How good could supplies be? They're not. No, I don't need supplies. I'm
I
gonna
got
spend.
an egg.
You did get an egg. It does look delicious. It's one of the least horrifying things we've seen on this table. I am spending $5 to add 3 dice.
Oh, okay. You're going the dice route.
I'm going the dice route. We're
think that
trying
makes
something a little
sense.
different. All right, so they are these 3.
Nice.
One of
Oh, you
each
got it.
color.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, and I roll them into my fresh pool. Well, I roll them, and I can only keep 2 of them in my fresh pool. I'll keep the 3, and I guess the 1.
Yep.
Okay, that was my third action. So I have 1 more. I have the money if I want supplies, but I think the play is probably to mount the mermaid as a trophy, which
Not
means
your
I have to
middle trophy?
keep looking at it. What's that?
You got your middle trophy?
No, I can get something more valuable for that.
Sure. And that's it. That's the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday, everybody gains $3 apparently.
Oh,
1,
yeah,
2, 3. We
that's
all
right.
payday.
I like how you regrettably
First
mount
passes
your
to me.
trophy.
I know.
It's like I
I'm
don't
so-
like looking at this.
I would rather sell it, but who's the time? Who has the time to negotiate over this many fish?
Roll your dice as you see fit, my friends. Which for Brandon is a... Oh, this was a 3.
Ooh, oh,
Okay.
Nice.
I got
3,
it.
3, 3.
I got the
So
same
that
roll
means
that
you
you
get to
guys
hand
rolled.
out the... Oh, wait, Brandon, what'd you
No,
get?
I have
more than that.
13.
Who are you handing it to? I no longer think it's clear who's in the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've handed it to
I had
each
some
of you
momentum,
once.
but last round was a little whiffy.
Christian still owes me one from earlier, from the very start of the
I do.
game. So I'm not going to give it to you again until you find a time to.
I want to give it to you. I
repay.
can't.
So Ben can have
will.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And now,
All right.
set our...
By
what's
the
it?
way, if you're at sea, you go
Yes.
up.
Yep.
And now we
Up and
decide
up.
in turn order what we're doing. I'm going to come back to port because I need to get rid of this
Yeah.
fucking glue morphin.
Yep. I am going to go.
It really does mess with you much more than you'd expect. Not being able
I'm going to go
choose
to the
which
briny
column.
deep. By the way, the sea monkey is gone.
Oh yeah.
Ben, what are you doing?
I will fish using my rod of the infinite.
Well, first you're deciding where.
Oh,
you're
I will
going.
say I'm staying out. I'm
okay.
staying out.
Okay, so now it's back to me.
Well,
in
we're
turn order.
we're
And Claire,
equipping.
you're
I don't know if
equipped.
either of you are changing anything, but
not.
I'll tell you about what I got. I have the lucky pole. This gives me -2 difficulty on the first fish I catch each day.
Nice.
Okay.
If it ain't broke, go fishing. And the reel of the deep, more animal than tool. Once per day, if I'm at sea, I may place my boat at depth 2.
Very
Okay.
cute.
Nice.
And my turn's first, so I'm going to start selling some shit. I'm going to sell this manta ray. $4. I'm at 0 madness, so I get +2. So I get. Oh wait, actually no, I'm not, because money's component limited, right?
Yes, you can't go
Yes.
above 10 on
So
that. track.
first, I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy. I'm gonna spend $5 to buy 3 dice.
Here you go.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Okay. I will go ahead and use my reel of the deep to go down to depth 2. And I think I'll spend this green die that's just a 1 to go down to depth 3. And then what? This is the question. These are only medium. There's no large.
You spent 2 dice.
I spent a die. I used my reel of the deep,
Oh,
which
and the
lets me go
reel.
to depth 2 specifically.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I am going to fish. Oh, it's funny. I guess I had enough money. I forgot my dink is a market discount, and I forgot to even use it. But I had plenty of money. I was just constrained by the actions I could take.
Yep.
Okay. I would kind of wish there was a large one here. While I have the -2 to the first fish I catch and everything, I'm just going for.
You could
I'm going
worm.
for broke.
You could worm. This is what worm's for.
That is what worms are for. I'm
Yep.
glad you reminded me. I will. Peek. Funny enough, and I remember. I know what's here. I peeked at that 2 days ago, and no one has
now
messed
one's
with
touched it. Yeah, yeah.
it.
Which one? How are you feeling lucky? Where are you going?
Left.
Keeping the little one available.
Oh God! It's just not. It's not a pleasant fish.
I actually also know what that is.
Oh, you've looked at it?
Yeah. I looked at these two with my Rod of the Infinite.
I can't believe you
it's-
just got mine +1. Rod of the Deep, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck, we're getting
Mine goes to
better.
11.
Yeah. I think it's a good one to leave on top.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm taking my fishing action, right? So it is a human.
That's the one that really distressed me.
This is very
I
distressing.
just-
It just says here, how is he alive? Why won't he speak?
Just curled up.
Yeah, in the fetal position in the depths of the ocean.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway, it's middling and foul, unsurprisingly. On reveal, all players draw a regret, so... I dropped my
That bumps
compass
me
in the
up.
drink.
Okay.
That bumps me up also. I'm here now, which is good, because I think I'm probably going to be catching a lot of foul fish down here. So it's 4 difficulty. I can use my... It's my first fish of the day, so I use my lucky pull for a 2 discount, and then spend a 3 to catch it. And nothing happens on catch. It's your turn, Ben.
That better not be your prize catch. I am going to
You're right.
go
That would be
fishing.
How much is it worth?
6. Just the idea of mounting a human as your prize catch is really...
1, 2, 3.
really unfortunate.
Oops, I've made a mess of all of this. So I'm
It's fine. It
looking at my
happens.
thing.
Fishing's a messy thing.
It is a very messy thing.
I really, really like this game.
It's very good.
It is very.
And I think it's a good board game with just an incredible theme and production value.
Completely
That
agree.
is,
It's the art. Every one of them is great.
yeah. If this was if these exact same mechanics were pasted onto just a more generic fishing
It would
game,
still be good.
I think it would still be fine.
I think it would not be as exciting.
but it would not be nearly
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fun.
You're doing it?
Yeah. Fried egg jellyfish.
What is
real.
with you and eggs?
Small.
Scotch egg, now this
Scotch
fried egg
egg,
jellyfish?
fried egg.
Hila likes eggs. Her eyes look like eggs.
This is apparently our interpretation of this game was that
That's
the
a real
fair
one.
fish are real ones. This is real?
I've seen that one
Oh, really?
in an aquarium.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
on reveal, re-roll one of your fresh dice.
fortunately, I have. I can retain unspent points, so I'll just spend $1.
Well, did you re-roll one of your fresh dice on reveal? That's actually kind of a bad thing for you.
Oh.
'Cause you had all 3.
You must. You.
I must.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
You rolled a 2.
2. Okay, so it's gonna get kicked down to a 1.
Yep.
And I get it.
That bone wheel's so good.
Yep.
Okay.
Bone wheel's so good.
Okay, I
Fishing.
am going to sell this manta ray for merely $5 because you gave me a regret.
Oh, because I gave you a
son of
regret. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Brandon.
Oh man, I was in Hawaii a few months ago, and we did the snorkeling with manta rays thing that you can do there in Kauai. It's the only place in the world that you can go, and they shine bright lights in the water that attracts plankton, and that attracts the rays. It's crazy. They swim right up to you, touch you while you're on the surface. They're 15 feet wide.
Whoa.
It's like you're
that's
swimming
nuts.
with whales.
Yeah.
I didn't expect when we booked this excursion and stuff, I was picturing I've seen stingrays that are 4 feet wingspan.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought we were doing.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
That's nuts.
Anyway, they really do look like this picture.
That's awesome.
That's pretty great.
And swimming with something of that size too is
Sounds
such a
stressful.
different
Yeah.
experience
Yeah.
than seeing a large animal, right?
Yep. Oh man,
Yeah, that's cool. That's really
it was
cool.
very cool. Anyway, where was I? I was deciding what to fish for. I guess I still have all 3s. I might as well. Well, going for the smalls, I'm more likely to catch with 1 die, which would be pretty cool. I could just eat this human.
What?
That's the thing. It has an eat ability.
What? How much regret is that?
A lot. It's a lot of regret. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's enough that maybe all my other foul fish would start to be worth more.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's an interesting strategy.
value.
just resort to cannibalism for victory points. Okay, I'm gonna go for what I can see as a middle fish here. It's 2-face, middling and foul. Hell yeah, I got a middle fish that costs 3. That's what I was looking for. But this says, reveal a fish called No Face from your hand to catch this automatically. Which end emits the waste? It's literally a fish that has a head on both sides. It's
And
like
if you have the matching fish, it's free to catch this one.
yeah, it's like a cat dog.
Cat dog.
Yeah, it's like that duck. Are you catching it?
I think so. Why?
Yeah, it's only 3.
Yeah, it gives me 2 regrets when I catch it, but
Sure.
someone's got to regret something.
That's what I always say.
Okay, so I'll catch Two-Face and draw 2 regret cards. I just need to check my regret count. It's 6, so I'm at the same madness tier. Okay. Oh no, I partook of human flesh. That's what I regret. That seems like it's going to make it easier to do it this time.
Yeah.
We've already crossed that threshold.
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing, Ben?
I'm going to go down to the deep with this one that I already kind of used.
Oh yeah, smart.
And I will use my worms because they're going to refresh tomorrow anyway. So
Yep.
this is just
Yep.
kind of like a free
We're already on Thursday, man.
look at
Yeah,
one
we're
and
cooking.
then figure out what I want to do with this. This is, around here, this can stay on top. Around here, this can stay on top.
Okay.
And I will fish here as well.
Okay, but you're looking at 3?
I look at 3.
Damn,
Rod of the
pretty
Infinite.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Rod of the Infinite is pretty good, especially down here, I think.
Because so many of them are just like, haha, this one's fucked up.
Yeah.
Regret time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely awful.
Like, I don't know if I'm going to ever switch my rod out. My other rod, like, I imagined a situational time for it. That's
I told you the 5 keep 2 is not the way.
Yeah. For the rod in particular. I think all the rods are pretty good. The reels, like, yeah, I could see you switching reels based on what you got going on, but
Potentially, yeah.
Hagfish, small and fair, must be caught with exactly 1 die. It will be caught with exactly 1 die.
Yeah.
I will just keep my unspent point.
nice.
So
Good.
That's pretty good.
it's pretty good.
I'm going to spend
What was our hagfish?
$5.
As I touch it, the sea around it turns to a thick, viscous slime.
That's
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
real.
real.
Yeah.
Brandon, I just bought, I'm shopping for supply. I'm looking at 5 and keeping 3. You can go ahead while I...
Okay. Well, I've still got dice. I'm gonna keep on fishing. These are all small, which is actually ideal since I'd like to use each of these once. So you've looked at and stacked this top 3. What do I think that means for me?
But I did leave 1 on top.
You have to leave them all on top.
Well,
right?
no. When I used my can of worms,
Oh.
I left 1 on top.
But that's
And then I fished from there.
then you fished for something of the top 3. I don't want anything to do with what you're doing over there. I'm gonna fish here.
Okay.
It is a murmur. Small and foul. Okay. This is similar to that one I caught earlier. This is 5 difficulty, but 3 on reveal. This turn only. So quiet and then so violently loud.
That's good. Look at all those mouths.
Oh god! All right, I'll catch it. It doesn't do anything bad to me on catch, so I'm just gonna catch it, and that's my turn, Ben.
It seems really okay to catch, because you can mount. In my understanding, you can mount foul things, and there's no downside to
No downside to mounting them. The only downside to them being foul is that if you stay at low madness, they are worth minus points that you're multiplying. Right? Or not.
They're less
they're a
valuable.
negative modifier on them. Yeah.
Oh, even up here they're worth.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Yep,
if you
yep.
are really
'Cause I don't-
foul, then they're actually worth more
Yes.
up
Yeah.
here.
Exactly.
Those modifier. Okay, I didn't think about how.
Yeah, that applies when you're selling at the market, but also for end game points. Yeah.
Understood. Are you all set?
Yes.
Okay, I will fish here. I believe this is the one that I don't know.
You can do that every time, huh? That's so good.
When I cast.
Man.
Oh, my dice count bounced up. So I have 1 extra one because I went up to 5 dice.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
You were already there when you acquired those dice? Like you can't move one over when
Oh, no, I was not.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter for the purposes of today, but you're right.
Right,
At
yeah.
sea, it would matter.
What a wild card. Okay.
Thank you. Also, just love the shape of these dice.
the dice being like fishing bobbers and being
Stupid, I love
D4s, it's so good. Everything about the production value of this game is like I can't think of a way it would be better.
Yeah, that's very
The
good.
the art, just everything. It's so good. Man,
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
I think I've got my man. I don't know. I don't know if this play is good, but I know what I'm doing.
okay.
Yep.
That's something.
Yeah.
That's something. All right, so I'll do this.
It's like more than Ben knows.
I don't know anything. We will find. I
Oh,
found
you
no
found no
face.
face. Oh no.
It's two tails
I
instead of
wanted
two
it.
faces.
That's really good.
Oh man, it feels the pull of its other half.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so you can't catch this automatically, but are you catching it the old-fashioned way?
Yep. I will spend three of my fish points to catch no face.
Okay.
All right, Christian.
I am mounting the Selkie as my prize catch.
Ooh. Okay. The Selkie's just six value, so tripled. Man, that's pretty good. Okay, I have a die left. I guess I should fish. So the risk is that if I draw this and I can't catch it, then I have to spend a die to get a dink, and it's my really good.
Oh, I forgot that.
It's my really good orange
Yeah, done.
die, and it would burn it permanently. So I think I want to do something where I'm confident I can catch a fish. I guess fish are good. I'm gonna go fish at depth 2.
Nice.
And a Midas Devil.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's the one that gives us
Well, I
money.
was looking for one that's 3 value, so I will catch it.
And flip
that's
that
gonna,
coin.
That's gonna burn this die. So yeah, the Midas Devil. Haggling with devils leads only to misfortune. It's a ray that is like
dripping money.
dripping money. Yeah. I'm flipping a coin on catch. On heads, I get $3. On tails, all other players get $1. That's tails. You each get $1.
Thanks, man.
Brutal, but
Yeah,
I do
appreciate
get
you.
the fish. Okay, that's my turn.
Quite a guy.
Ben.
I am going to use my Rod of the Infinite and look through the top 3 at depth 2 because I can look at places below me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh man.
I'm in this weird position where it's like I'm trying to decide if I should just go crazy on mounting, but I think my interpretation is the Glue Morphin still limits where I can fish as long as it's face up, which
I think
includes
so.
mounted.
Ooh, interesting.
I don't see why it wouldn't. It doesn't say
What's
that
it say exactly?
anytime it says display face up in front of you. Anytime you draw regret cards, draw one more. You can only fish in the column where you caught this.
I think I'd agree. If you mount that, it still applies
That's
to you. If you sell it,
100%
it's
how it
gone.
feels,
Yeah. That's very funny.
No, it's not.
I find it funny.
I think it's hilarious.
So it's like, do I mount the Glue Morphin because it's worth 5? Like that's
Yeah.
pretty good. It's pretty mountable.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Anyway.
I found a frilled shark, and I have to discard one small fish, so that fried egg jellyfish is going to go back to the sea
Okay. I think that was medium depth. Yeah.
for a frilled shark, and I'm going to spend the life raft.
You've called it something different each time, which I really respect. Lifeboat, life raft, life preserver. It's just
I got to stay on theme.
Yeah.
The lifeboat is something different.
it doesn't matter. You still call it a different thing. Jaws of life. Okay,
Christian.
that's me.
Yeah.
I am going to mount the Kruaken Spawn. That's it. Brandon.
Okay.
I think I've got my strategy. I just don't know if it's good, but I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm eating the
Stick with
human. I'm eating the human.
What?
I get to refresh 3 dice.
Oh my god.
And I draw 3 regrets.
And then you still get an action.
Oh, these are not great. I summoned an ancient evil according to this regret. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is gonna bump me down to here.
I think he's going all in on the
Yeah, I mean,
Regretful.
yeah.
No, I hate it. I don't want to be. I don't want regrets. Don't assume my strategies. All right. All 2s. Okay, and then. Yeah, that feels like a good depth 3 small fish kind of set of dice. So let's fish here. This is the one I think you put there that I was stalling on before. It's a slit mouth.
Yeah.
Wow, that has a lot of slits and a lot of mouths. Their eyes glisten with forgotten knowledge. Oh God. Okay, I'll catch it.
$4 or 4 difficulty.
4 value of dice to catch this. On catch, I draw 2 more regrets.
You're all in. What are you up to?
I am at
He
this
is solid,
point. Oh, I
actually.
lied about my age. And I get to increment up a die, so I'll
pretty good.
put that up to
What's
there.
what's your madness at? How many cards you have? Regrets.
Good question. I think I'm probably up to the next tier. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here we go.
You're close.
Well, I get a penalty to selling or scoring fair fish, but it's a good thing I haven't caught one of those in a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ben, your turn.
Your fish are going to be worth a lot
Yeah.
at the end.
That's the play.
like a crazy
That's the
amount.
press your luck shit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to. I only have $1. I guess I can try and catch something, right? Because I could even try and.
Yeah,
stuff
go
down
for the
here.
one, the little ones, the
Yeah.
0 to 2.
I'm gonna go fishing down here.
Okay.
Cause why not? Okay, cool. So these will go. Wow. Okay. We'll do this.
Okay.
And I will. This is gonna drive me nuts if I leave it that way.
Yep. I was gonna fix it too.
So I'm gonna go fishing for a file fish. It cost me one
Oh, very
Yep.
nice.
fish
You
point.
just get it.
I just get it.
Love it. I am going to spend $2 plus 1 from this dull head
Whoa.
to
It's just,
get 3 more dice.
Reduce the shop cost by 1. So
Oh, no,
you're,
2 more dice.
you're bartering with a combination of fish bucks and doll heads.
Yeah, give me 2 more dice.
Reasonable. 2 more dice. Here you go.
Going all in.
Also, you
got
mentioned
so many dice.
You mentioned this earlier. I didn't realize fish bucks is the
He was
term.
not joking.
I wasn't kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no,
that
touch of the
is-
game. I explained that they're called fish bucks.
You
you
didn't
did.
believe him.
It sounds like something
Brandon,
I would
you're
make
up.
up.
It does. I
did not.
100% thought you're just like, well, I don't say, so we're just gonna call them fish bucks.
No, they're fish bucks.
It's canonically fish bucks in this
yeah.
universe.
If you call them dollars,
you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Brandon, you're up.
All right. I still have 3 left. I don't really want to gamble on whether I catch something, so I think I'm just gonna go for this depth 2 small fish I can see here. Mm-hmm. Or do I want to gamble? Do I want to gamble? Do I
wanna
push
do
my luck?
something
Do I go? Have you looked at this? Do you know what this is?
I know what everything is.
You don't know what everything
now.
is.
Do you want to know? If you want to know you want to do a fun thing, draw this card.
Do not listen to that man.
Dead serious.
You
If
know
want-
what?
If you want to know a fun thing, draw that card.
You know what I could do? And I'm going to do. I'm going to fish here. This is the one that I looked at on like day 1, and I don't think has changed.
Yeah.
If it has changed, then fuck me. I guess I forgot.
Yeah.
I pay the price for it. But
You
I
were
think it's an
practicing with Banana Boy.
osteofish. Yeah.
So 0.
So I can fish because I have dice, but I don't have to spend any to catch the 0. I'll just catch it and
you get a
draw a regret.
Putting you up to 12 out of 30. You just need one
Yep.
more regret.
Yep.
Okay.
It has
Ben?
no natural predators.
I
for it
have to
offers-
pass.
It has no natural predators, for it offers no nourishment. It's pretty good.
So I've got one more
Bones.
dollar to spend. I'm trying to decide if I want one more die or one more supply. I feel like one more. I've got a lot of die. And I'm limited right now to 5 die, so I can't even use that many in the 2.
Yeah, you
turns,
should
guys.
get more regretful.
So I'm gonna get. I mean, I might. Okay. Oh, cool. Brandon.
Okay, I still have a 3, so let me fish one more time. I'm gonna gamble a little bit. I'm gonna go for the medium here.
Yep.
Hopefully it's not a 4. It's a 3. The mollusk. Wow. On reveal all fish in this column. That's a favorite.
not a column.
Favorite
That's not a column.
Oh, column. I didn't see it. Column. We've got a Geist and a Bathial Queen.
Sure.
She opens her eyes and the sea roils and spreads out before her. Wow. Fancy.
That's cool.
The mollusk, though, which seems to have fingers coming out of it, as I place my ear against it, I feel the gentle lap of the waves against my skin.
Yeah.
If you eat this, you gain 10 regrets and discard 8 regrets, which actually is a decent way to probably get your regret value down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if I will eat it, but I will spend 3 to catch it.
Cool.
Ben, you're up.
I have to
You
pass.
must pass. I'm out of money. I'm gonna mount my Gloomorphin because I don't think I'm coming back to port.
You think you're doing 2 days at sea next? Oh, you have all those dice.
That's
yeah,
why
not?
I've been
Why
stocking
not?
up on dice.
Yeah. Okay, I pass. So it's back to you, Christian. Anything else you want to do?
Pass.
Wow, you're the first one to have like ample time at port.
We are up to Friday,
Friday, we refresh our cans of worms.
and first player passes,
Thank you.
and we roll all of our dice and add them up.
Really
Yeah.
quick question: Is
Oh,
there
wait, you can leave your fresh dice alone.
Thank you, because
Yeah.
they're actually really good.
Yeah.
is there any phase or step after the last day of fishing or porting, or is it just over
Game
after
over
the
after
last?
last day.
No, it's just game over.
It's
yeah.
just game over.
Yep. Yep.
So you got to decide if you want to go back to port on Saturday.
No final opportunity to mount a fish or anything
That's
like that.
why I'm doing this.
Getting
It's
at.
like
Yeah.
I'm really committing now.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Rolled a 0, and that's fun. We got bumped up
Yes.
a def.
5, 8, 11,
Oh, and this
13.
these
I'm at 13.
visible ones are discarded. I have 6.
I have 6 or 5 actually.
Okay, Christian, you are throwing life
I
preservers.
said I would do it, and I did.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay, starting with first player, which is Brandon. What are you doing? Port or sea?
I'm staying at sea.
Really?
And keeping my rod and reel equipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am going to go fishing.
You're not going to port?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess if you're going for the Saturday port, that does make sense.
It is weird because it's like I either go
It's-
back now or I
and
go back later.
On
but I
Saturday,
can't.
we all get an orange die.
it doesn't
which is
encourage
only good
you.
if you're at sea.
Oh right.
So
oh, we
there's that.
get a die.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that meant just a +1 to all of our dice values.
No,
That's
no,
an
that means you
actual
orange
get
die.
get an orange
Yeah.
die, which is the one that's
Yeah,
all twos
So
and
you
threes.
just stay out at
Yeah.
this point, right?
Well,
I mean, it's up to
no,
you.
I actually think it would be sensible for you to consider
go
going
back?
to port because you have nothing mounted, and the multipliers
Yeah.
on that are crazy.
Your can of worms refreshed as a default. if
Oh, it
something
does
happens on
refresh as
Friday. Yeah.
default. Yeah, but I feel like
I don't know what the right strategy is. I'm just saying I don't think it's crazy to go to port, mount some stuff, and stock up on dice. You only have 3 dice right now.
I think it's crazy.
yeah, but then I can't mount anything after I go
No,
fishing
you
on
mount
Saturday.
now. You mount what you have now,
Yeah.
and then you go fishing on Saturday, and those at least are in your hand and worth points. Right now, if you stay out for both days, you mount nothing.
Oh, fishing in your hands are worth points.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to mount them to score them.
I
But if you mount them, they're worth
multiplies
2 or
the
3.
value.
2 or 3.
I
yeah.
see. I see what you're saying.
That's
see
all
what
I
you're
was saying.
But
But I truly don't know what the right strategy is. That's just what I kind of expected Brandon to go to port for a similar reason because he's low on dice.
Seems like I would.
But you're not.
Nope.
I understand what you're saying now. I guess it's not unreasonable by any stretch of the imagination. I guess my plan was I was going to just stay out at this point and go back on Saturday and do all of my stuff after I have just fished a bunch. But because
I think the game is meant for you to consider either of those options. I think they're both valid.
because money caps out at 10 anyway.
Yep.
Right? So really the fish I have are going to be the fish I have. If I
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to. I'm switching my rod. I've got my other rod.
Oh, I mean, you didn't even have to yet. It's not even.
Oh,
your turn
I'm
to
sorry.
decide.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's not. I haven't decided.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick
okay.
with this and see if I can go fishing, and then I make the best decisions on the last day.
Yeah, plus, if you leave now, you're wasting the fact that you kind of have some depth.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I don't think
yeah.
it's. Yeah, I think I stay out.
I'm switching rods. I now have my foul fish cost 1 less to catch rod.
Okay. I only still have my 1 rod and reel. It's probably staying that way.
Oh, and I'm going out to sea. I should say explicitly.
Okay. It's on me first, huh?
Yeah.
I will. I'm going for gold. I'm going to burn this 1, and I realize I could burn the 0, but maybe I will just roll that into a better number someday. So I will burn my 1 to go down deeper, and I get a discount to my first fish of the day, so I might as well go for a large one. The plug. I'm sorry. There's a plug at the bottom of the ocean? Is that what this is saying?
I've
I
always
told
told you
you.
that. Yeah.
I told you if you want a fun thing, pick that one. I
did
wasn't
say.
kidding.
The plug.
What happens when you do it?
Yeah, it's literally like a bathtub plug, just
Yeah.
all the way at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
With a deep resonant pop, the sea begins to churn, sucking everything it can reach into its black, icy depth. The world reels. It says display this face up on the table. So I guess we're just gonna put
Yeah.
it here.
Yeah.
At the start of each player's turn, discard the top leftmost fish in the sea. So
We're draining the whole ocean.
Ocean is draining. Incredible. And unlike the one we saw before, that one does not say not an action. So I guess I just spent my turn
Yeah,
on that.
that was-
it doesn't
I
spend
think so.
dice on it, so
Yeah.
that's fine. But yeah, spent my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Ben, you're up.
Great.
That's very funny.
I love it.
I love it.
And if you got that really early in the game, aggressively, it actually could meaningfully drain the fish.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's just going to be that
Because
depth
it's
of water. It's going to be
at the start of each player's turn. So
that happens right now?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that came out. It makes me so happy. I'm going to actually burn this hagfish. Goodbye, hagfish.
Okay.
For 3.
And so,
to make this a 3.
we're gonna need to make a ruling. Did that waste my first fish of the day? That's not a fish.
That's not
right?
a fish.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
That's
Okay,
not
great.
a fish.
I think that's very clearly not a fish.
Agreed.
If it said first cast of the day, maybe. But it
Sure,
doesn't.
sure.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
So I get to look at the top 3. This is not the card I thought was going to be on top. So not sure how that happened, but
If it got revealed and then discarded, Brandon was fucking around with stuff last round because he got to reveal a bunch of shit.
this is super cool.
That's
We're
true. I have a lot of points in my hand. But I need to get more regretful.
Oh, I see. That's funny. Okay, so we'll do this. We are in the middle here, and I found a giant octopus.
You sure did. It's large and fair.
Large and fair. Must be caught with exactly 2 dice. I'm going to use my 2 3s, turn them to 2 1s.
Two twos.
Two,
Oh, 2 1s.
ones.
I
Yep.
see.
Yep.
uh,
With your bone wheel. Yeah, that seems like it works.
with my bone wheel, and
Love
then I will take my giant octopus.
Great.
Very nice.
Okay, guys, we're getting wacky.
We are draining another fish for Christian's turn.
Are you guys ready?
It's just a corpse. I cannot remember if I pulled this from the ocean or if I brought it here to be rid of it.
Okay, guys, I apologize in advance. Heart of the Fathoms. Reveal
What?
all fish in any order. Supposedly fish from the
Reveal all.
deep. Why would someone throw this away?
Reveal.
So there might be some reveal effects. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
We got the Abyssal Colony. On reveal, give this to another player of your choice.
Ooh.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I don't want it.
No.
Abyssal Star. Skitterfin. Reveal. If you don't cast Skitterfin, give it to the player on your left. So that triggers, right?
Yep.
So I think this is your turn, so it's only going to trigger if you don't catch it this turn.
But I can't catch it. I'm just revealing it. Oh, I see. I could choose
You're
to
fishing
catch
this
it.
turn,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. Oh,
no,
I
I
guess you're
haven't.
not deep enough, so it's.
I
Gonna
haven't.
happen,
Well,
yeah.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
At
that's
the
true.
end of this turn, if I have not caught it, it goes to Brandon.
Agreed.
Rotfish, no on reveal. Sub Matriarch, no on reveal. Costs 1 more to catch for each fish you have in your hand. Oh, that's fun. Bathyphissa conifera. Give this to another player of your choice. On reveal.
On reveal.
Not even an
You have to give.
fish.
You have to give this one away too.
I guess I will give this to you.
Thanks.
Because it's fair.
Oh man, wait. I
That
don't.
seems it does seem fair.
On reveal, reroll one of your fresh dice. Ugh. Don't want to.
That's only upside. 2 is the lowest.
Oh, that's
on
true.
that die.
You're
Yeah.
right. Great point. Thank you for making me feel better about it. Sunfish. On reveal, all players at sea lose a regret.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. I'll get rid of my cannibalism history.
Foot. On reveal, all players gain a regret.
Oh, well, that didn't work out.
I was just gonna say we gotta check this, but we don't.
Yep. Okay. So that was
Okay.
not an action. That was my Heart of the Fathoms.
Yeah. Okay. And the one.
Next, I'm going to use my Halley's Diving Bell to move down 1 depth.
Okay.
And then the Sub Matriarch. I have no fish in my hands. That one is only $2. But I'm going to. I have a 2, so I'll just spend it. 2.
Okay. And what's that do? We didn't.
It costs 1 more to catch for each fish you have in your hand. She calls and they come, as do I. I had nothing in hand.
I put that on top of the deck because I was like, well, you're on the first depth, and what are the odds he actually sees this specific card? And
And
I'm
now
like,
you know.
you didn't play around the 9x reveal.
I did not. I should have considered that
Brandon,
more closely.
Lionfish gets tossed. Also, you get the skip. That bottom right one goes to you
What does
of
this get tossed?
tub.
Oh! It
you get
drains in the
the-
plug, and
that guy.
I'll get the skidfin. Neat.
Okay, Brandon's
Okay.
up.
I am up. I think I just grabbed this abyssal star. I'm down deep enough. I'm just gonna fish here. It costs. Oh, but I have a discount. I have a 3 die. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this mystery fish. Bless you. Oh, it's a Roca Beret denizen. Large and foul. Lost, changed, but not dead.
So
Actually, I think that Roca Beret is like the name of the port town.
I see.
So it's just a person who made it all the way down here and
for him.
is this now. 6. Okay, this actually works fine because my lucky pull will give
Yep.
me 2 off. My life preserver
2 off.
will give me 2 off, and then I have a 2.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I'll grab that.
Cool.
Seems good. That's my turn. We will drain 1 for your turn. An eye fish. That's a thing.
This one. Wow, that's actually kind of tough.
You have 3 regrets.
I have 3 regrets. I'm trying to find a way to make it
I have
Less
12
so.
regrets.
Ben's up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am.
That was a fun card. The reveal all fish.
That was.
fucking crazy.
Yep.
I'm going to eat my frilled shark to go up 2 points on a die.
Okay.
So I'll go back up to 3. I will use my Rod of the Infinite to. I know this, so I'll go deep on this. Okay, so we'll do this. And I found a bluefin tuna, large and fair.
If you catch it, we all drop a regret.
Yep, I sure will.
Is that what you're doing?
I am going to catch it. Yep,
For 3?
for
Okay.
3.
Yeah, I mean, I'll forget that I summoned an ancient evil. Seems fair.
I forgot that I killed that guy that you found.
Killed a man.
The flavor text of that regret is just killed a man.
Whoops! Don't know what to say. Sorry.
But it's not haunting you anymore.
Nope, I'm over it.
Yep.
I guess.
You're down to 0 regrets.
Damn. I'm gonna catch
Absurd.
this guy.
Okay.
I no longer have any of that nonsense.
Oh, yeah, what's your new rod do? Or the rod you subbed
It's
in?
one easier to catch foul fish.
Oh, like this one. The Stoor Worm.
Large and foul.
It demands a sacrifice of 7 virgins, but I only have myself aboard.
Discard an item.
catch
All
it-
other players gain a regret. Interesting. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna use my Rod of Man Shield reduces it to 4,
Yep.
and then my Bag of Maggots reduces it by 2 more to 2.
Yeah, why not? Oh, did we flush a...
We did not flush one.
There we go.
There we go.
I didn't flush one for my turn either.
I think I did.
You did?
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was the eye
So
fish,
I
yeah.
catch the store worm. All other players gain a regret.
This one is just a baby carriage, and the flavor text is never used, surely.
Gain a regret.
Whatever. That actually puts me at 13, so... Thank you.
Brandon, you're up.
All right, I'm going to catch this Abyssal Star that you revealed for me. So, spend a 3 on catch. I get 2 more regrets. We are drawing from the discard pile soon because... All right, this is kind of dark. This, I'll just reveal because I have a million regrets. It's a 3. It's the worst type of regret, and the text is just never apologized. Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
Okay, and sorry, that also lets me peek at 1 row or column. I'm gonna peek at the bottom row. Okay. What?
Does that? I
Okay.
think that really matters.
All right. There's some shit down there.
Good shit or bad shit?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't think we did one for my turn, and now it is your turn, Ben. We're gonna drain the ocean.
God, this is insane.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's
that's
cool
sharp.
stuff down
Yeah,
there.
the depth one is not bad.
Yeah.
It's really not bad at
No.
all.
It's just like you
And a lot
have
of-
to choose your strategy. Of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going all in on fair, you cannot go deep because you're just going to get
Because they're mostly foul down
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to keep doing this thing that I've started doing. I'm going to eat the bluefin tuna to gain
Jeez.
3.
That's a valuable fish, though, that you just
Yeah.
ate.
Yeah.
And
To gain 3 points and lose
2
2 regret.
Yep.
So I will get rid of these 2.
Okay.
And then I will fish.
That regret is confused pipe tobacco with dried chum.
This is listen to a conscious lies.
That's good.
I think that listen to a conscious lies. I think that some of my favorite ones are the low level regrets.
Yeah,
It's
really
like
funny.
sitting in oil in my nice pants.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fisher. Fucking be reasonable.
Right.
Yeah.
You're fishing, right?
Yeah, I am fishing. So I've looked at the top 3 here with the Rod of the Infinite, and I will get the sarcastic.
You ate this, right?
This
That's
is a
gone.
5. I will get the sarcastic fringe head. It's going to cost me 2, so I will spend it from here. And yep, that's it.
Okay. I realized that when I caught the store worm, I should discard an item. So I'm going to discard this absinthe that I don't want to use. It lets you discard 5 random regrets, but I kind of would like at least like 1 regret. Like I would like a little bit of regret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to be a little regretful?
Yep. So on my turn, I am going to. Goodness. I mean, I think I commit. Okay. I'm going to spend this 3 to descend.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use the worms to look at this large depth 3 thing.
Oh yeah, I peeked at that.
Speaking of commit, would you like to hear a fun fact about a sarcastic fringe head?
Yes.
When they fight, they press their widened mouths together as lovers in an embrace.
Oh,
Isn't that lovely?
that's so good.
That's very. That's
look
one
at
of the,
look. It's got a big old mouth.
That's one of the more pleasant fish I think that we've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's got a big old mouth.
It's a good kisser.
Yeah, real
you.
good kisser.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's keep this guy because it's wacky.
Oh yeah, I looked at that. The whale of
It's the opposite of
Rockabye.
Humpback.
On reveal, all players gain 2 regrets.
So we're about to drain.
It's going to in turn order because this matters here because we're out of the deck. I'm going to go first to draw my 2. So the last one of the deck, and then we just start drawing off the top of the
That's
discard
funny.
pile.
2 for you.
2 for you.
Off the discard pile?
Yeah.
No shuffle.
Oh, that's brutal.
Because the discard
Yeah, the discard pile is
all
likely to be
yeah.
the worst ones. Yeah.
Great.
Wow,
And
that's
then
cool.
I murdered my only friend for money.
we're not done yet. Discard the whale and 1 item. Everybody
Oh, everyone
discard
discard
one
an item. Does anyone have? I don't have an item. Oh wait, these are items.
Yeah, those are items.
Oh
dude.
shit.
Yep.
Bad news, guys. I remembered I
Oh.
killed a man.
You have to discard an item.
I think
That
it's got to be
regrets
my.
back.
It's got to be my lucky pull, I guess. All right.
Well, I can get rid of one of these extra items. Doesn't have to
Yeah,
be a quick
that's
one.
what
Or
I'm
I guess
doing.
I'll start a discard.
I'm getting
pile
rid of
later,
my
shuffle
Rod of the
back
Deep
in.
because I think it'll be less valuable to me at this late stage.
I'm going to get rid of my narwhal rod.
Okay, this does not count as an action. What else are you doing?
I guess I will fish that same spot. Why not?
Okay, it is a gulper eel, 4 difficulty, and must be caught with exactly 2 dice. Its mouth entirely unhinges in order to swallow things much larger than itself.
Sure. Yeah, give it to me.
All
I'll
right.
spend these 2 dice. This one goes back to the bag.
Here you go. Okay, then my turn.
Yeah.
I am going to use my lifeboat. I'm going to port.
I thought someone might.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Ben?
No,
you still get an action.
That's yeah, I still get an action. Also, I do the
interesting.
make port things. I refresh my worms. Oh, did I never? They were refreshed, and I never used them in all that fishing. Jeez. Refresh any dice. I will go ahead and roll all of these. Let's keep getting a 0 on this blue one. Just give me any other number. And optionally discard a regret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I have 16 regrets, so it's not going to risk me
Nope.
dropping off here. So yeah, I'll discard murdering my only friend for money.
Okay.
And
Now take an action.
yeah, now I am going to. I'm gonna go shopping for supplies to start. I'm gonna spend $5 on looking at 5 supply items and keeping 3. Okay. I'll look at these while you continue if you want.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have we been? This was for my turn and your turn.
Drain in the tub.
All right. I'm going to eat my sarcastic fringe head.
Yep.
And go back up to 3.
I think that's a deeper one. Put
It is a
right.
deeper one. You got it. And I will go. I did this one, so let's do. Well, I know this is at least not terrible, so let's actually go through here because that's probably respectable.
Oh
Supply
wait.
is so-
Oh wait. Oh. Damn. I thought this card was great for a second. Because I'm assuming at this point that I'm going to have the highest regret value.
Yeah.
And I have a card that you mount a card on this item, and you mount a fish on this item, and it says at the end of the game, if you have the highest regret value, discard it. And I thought, discard this one?
Yeah.
But no, I think it would be in addition to the regular, because it doesn't say instead.
I find a Goliath grouper. Cost me $2, 2 fish bucks or 2 fish points, and I will
Difficulty.
2 fish difficulty.
Okay.
I must pass. I have no dice left.
I've chosen my 3 supplies.
You
Okay.
have passed.
So did we, this is for your
Drain for
pass.
me. Yep.
And then for my turn.
Oh, I wish I had that. That's what I wanted.
Interestingly, it says the top leftmost, which I guess is like,
Yeah,
does
it
each
keeps
player
going.
start choosing now, though? What's the top leftmost?
Topmost,
this.
leftmost. It drains.
You think so?
Drains
Yeah.
book order. That
Yeah.
makes so much
Alright.
more sense.
I guess it's more likely to like inconvenience you if the top is completely
Yeah,
milled
exactly.
out too.
I love the tub.
Okay.
Brandon,
I'm
back to
going
you.
to mount something.
Probably makes sense.
And I think because I am likely to lose whatever I mount in the prize catch slot, it's going to be this 8 value denizen, but in my 2 times slot. Mm-hmm. Okay. Milling for your turn, Ben?
I'm going to eat the grouper. Plus 2.
Jeez.
I mean,
Yeah.
and get rid of the regret. Goodbye, deep regret.
Oh, man.
And then let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. This is still new, so we just keep digging here. I think.
I think you're gonna end up with the all good fish strat. You're gonna end up with all the foul fish strat, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've lost track of my own plans.
Yeah. Fair fish are not very good for me right now.
Oh wow.
Oh, I forgot. I have an extra buck because I get a port discount at this tier.
Okay, so we just do this. Title Trafficker.
Whoa.
It has exactly what I need, but I fear the cost. I have to gain a regret for that.
Yeah.
Your loss.
Oh no!
You did it. You already
Remember
did
that
it.
you killed a man.
Yep.
I can't forget. I can't get it out of my head.
Do you still get an action?
Take the top card of the supply deck. It says.
Oh.
No, that was strictly bad. I didn't read
it
that.
all.
No.
I'm still passed, so nothing happens for me.
Okay, so
Brandon.
I think you don't have a turn at all. This
Correct.
mills for my turn. And I am going to. Am I selling something at this point? How much more money do I need? I get a discount at port, so I can do. I'm just going to, for 0 cost, I'm going to draw the top rod card. Okay.
I'm going to dig in this pile. 1, 2, 3.
And we'll drain the top card.
Finally,
And
something
I'm about to pass, so.
I actually wanted. Oh, that's kind of funny. Can I do this?
You already?
Yes,
Oh.
I can. Guys, I found a shark.
Oh,
Great
boy.
white shark.
All players discard 1 small fish.
All players discard 1 small fish.
This
I don't have any.
This Conifera that Christian passed to me is worth 0 to me, so
Nice.
that's easy.
I got a file fish that I got way back when.
So 4.
This is going to cost me 4, so I can't reduce this anymore.
I love that it's pushing the text out of the edges of the card. That's
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Top of the marine food chain, or
Cute.
so we thought.
I'm still passed.
Okay, I will mill a card, and I am going to spend. Am I selling something? These are also like money is worth points at the end too. 1 for every $2. So, sure, I will sell this Midas Devil for 5. 3 plus 2 for my madness. Okay.
Pass.
Pass. Mill.
A mill? Or I think
Mill
that
for
was your
the
first
start,
pass,
yes.
right? Yeah, okay, so mill for your turn. Skip Christian's turn. My turn, we'll mill a card.
And now you have 4 actions.
And now I have 4 actions. I don't think I need 4. Well, actually, with a port discount, and there's not anything in here, right,
Nope.
about a minimum of 1?
Nope.
So I can just do like 4 free things?
Yeah.
Seems really
That
good.
is absolutely what you should do.
That seems
Just do
really
it.
good. That
It's also a
explains-
very fast action. Just
Yeah.
draw off the top of the deck 4
Okay,
times.
so I'm going to spend $4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get 3 dice.
Yep.
For my first of 4 actions.
God, you have 8 dice allowed because you're so crazy.
I am going out for one last beautiful night at sea. Okay. Get those. Then my second action, we'll mill this card, and I'm gonna take. I like my reel. I'm gonna take 1 more rod for free, discounted to 0. Okay. For my third action, I will do a freebie die. And for my last action, I will take a freebie supply, I think.
That's it. End of the round. Everybody gets a yellow die. Brandon, pass me that bag of dice, please.
Yeah.
Saturday.
I don't think there's going to be enough in there because we have 3 between us, Christian. And there is something else that happens if you can't.
you
if
were
there's not enough.
wildly incorrect.
Really?
1.
There's enough? I thought there were 5 of each color in there.
Well,
Wow.
I don't know what to tell you. There are.
Okay, everyone
Lower limit.
roll it into your fresh pool.
We're gonna roll all of our dice, right?
And then we're about
We have
to,
so
yeah.
many dice.
So everyone is going to go up 1. Oh, I forgot to mill a couple more cards on my last 2 turns there. So there we go. Also, this rotfish is gone. Okay. First player is passing to Ben.
Okay, so you.
Oh no! Oh, I blew it. I forgot to mount this. It's not necessarily a strictly bad thing because I did like get some extra dice instead, but I should have mounted something here and I didn't.
Yeah.
I that was a huge fuck up. All right.
First
Anyway.
player passes.
That's mine now. It's mine.
Yeah, yes. And then add your dice to see who hands it out.
Now. 7.
11.
11. It's probably
Um,
lowest.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Jesus. Okay. Who are you giving it to?
Let's give it to Ben.
I think Ben's winning.
You think Ben's winning? You think Ben's
He's
winning?
been
But
doing
look at all
this
your
crazy
dice.
digging farming shit. How many fish are in your hand, Ben?
I only have 5 fish.
How many do you have?
I've got 2. 3.
I have nothing
You have
mounted.
nothing mounted.
That's true. Maybe.
All right, I'll stick with it.
Okay. You're the first player. So that
I
means,
can't
are you
believe-
staying at sea or
Can't
going to
believe I
port?
didn't mount something though. I really blew it. Ugh.
Still could.
By staying at port.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna stay at port for that.
Staying.
I'm staying as well.
It is so upsetting that I screwed that up.
Brandon?
Man, I'm going to sea.
Okay. You're first. Last day at sea.
Goodbye, one. I hardly knew ye. Up we go.
Oh, sorry. I need to equip a rod. I have a couple options. A discount on fair fish? No, thank you. I will take the trolling rod for a discount on large fish. Okay.
Ben?
Ben, it's your turn where you're milling a fish.
Sorry, yeah. So I did that. Discarded a die to go down 1, and then I don't remember what I've looked through. We're gonna look through these 3.
You've seen so many fucking cards.
I've seen a ridiculous amount of cards. Yes.
That Rod of the Infinite coming out relatively early in the game, you just have like the perfect knowledge of the sea.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's right there in the name. He has infinite knowledge. I'm so mad. If I don't win this game,
Because of
we
that.
have to play again.
Okay.
Wow, these are interesting. Okay, we will just do this, I think, then. So we have this. Reveal a colossal squid. Catch this immediately. Display face up in front of you. I can only fish in this column where I caught this.
Oh, which
So
is
you're
going to
now
be
suckered
draining
in.
soon. That's actually
It's interesting.
going to be interesting. Yeah.
But
so
I still have a
Christian-
lot of choices here, so I'm
Yep.
okay with it.
So I'm going to spend 2 to descend farther down. And then I'm going to catch here.
Okay.
The Writhing Mass. On reveal, reroll one of your fresh dice. All players gain a regret. In turn order.
That would be
Nice.
Ben first.
Gain a regret?
Yeah.
That's what it says, man.
You're
And that's, I can see that puts you down a tier.
Monster. It
Yep.
does put me down a tier.
Christian, nagging regret for you.
Thank you.
Oh, and now I'm the one. Now I've
So it is
remembered my
the
cannibalism.
flavor text is every time I think I understand its configuration, my head aches and I collapse on the deck. So that one is
It's a very Lovecrafty
so it's,
thing.
Yeah, it's
Five to catch. It's
to
7
catch.
value.
Yeah, so I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it. I'm just trying to decide the best way. It costs 1 less to catch, so it costs 4. So I'm gonna use a 2 and a 2, letting me catch it.
Okay. My turn. I am going to use my Reel of the Deep to go down to level 2. And then use a 1 to go down another level. And I'm going for the big fish. It's a treasure chest. Oh, but this is fair. On catch, lose 3 regrets, gain $8. 8 fish bucks, excuse me, and take the top 3 cards of the supply deck. I mean,
Wow.
sure.
4 points functionally.
And this is a large still it's still a fish, so I get a discount on my trolling rod.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
So it's-
functionally 4 points.
it's 4.
Good. It's really good.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my jar of leeches. They make great bait. In a pinch, you can use them to ease swelling or eat them, or you can apparently
Do that.
catch a treasure chest with them. So that makes it 0 to take this. So on catch, I discard 3 regrets.
Do you have enough?
I think I do. I'm 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Great. I still stay at the 13 tier, which I wanted. Okay.
Stack
Put
them.
those there. And
you
I
catch
get
it?
8 bucks, so I max out
Nice.
on that.
That's pretty cute, though.
It's not worth any
But
not
the
worth
bucks
any points,
are,
but the bucks
so,
are, yeah.
Okay, Ben.
Oh, and I take the top 3 cards of the supply deck. Oh wait, I discard treasure chest, which makes sense because there's no value to it. But I'm getting
While
all
you do
these.
that, I'm going to be doing
That's
this.
really good.
Yeah, that was a cool find. Some of these discard regrets, and I have no intention of doing that. So these supplies are not all
that-
useful.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see my problem. Oh, I can do that. That's kind of cheating. Oh, but that costs. Oh, yeah, we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found a brittle lung. It costs $5. Must be caught with exactly 3 dice. If I don't catch brittle lung, discard it.
Okay.
The slow rhythm of its breath is punctuated by sharp cracks. It destroys itself out of necessity. So it cost me 5. So I'll do 1, 2. Oh, this doesn't have a lower value. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have to use this. So we'll keep this.
I don't think we
And
milled
then
the card
this
for
will
your
be-
turn, right? Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what I have to do.
Yeah, it's nasty.
That's annoying.
Yep.
Okay, so
Worth
this is
7
one.
now.
This is one. There you go. Done. All set.
Back in the bag.
Okay, you caught it.
I did.
Christian, milling a card for your turn.
Yep.
The Shallows are on their last card.
Oh, I forgot when I caught my writhing mass, I got to reroll one of my fresh dice. So, doing that. Hey, sweet.
Improved it.
My goodness. I'm going to. It's interesting. It's like the difficulty. Yeah. Okay. So this is small. I'm going to catch this guy. Anglerfish, small and fair, on catch. Peek
Peek at the fish under this one. You may choose to reveal it.
Okay, sure. So I'll catch it.
Okay, for 3.
For 3. My rod of Manconil does not work because it's a fair fish. But that's fine. This goes away.
Yes.
And I can peek at this.
Here, while you do that, I am going to mill for my turn. So the Shallows are drained. There are no more fish on tier 1. I am going to... I'll just go ahead and fish
Mounting is an
here.
action. Visitor shop. Sell. Mounting doesn't cost $8.
It's an
Correct.
oarfish. Oh man, on reveal.
Main question is just, would you want to mount something later? And also, you're going to run out of actions as passing starts happening.
Yeah.
All players discard or regret.
Huh.
And then I guess I will catch this, but I'm not happy about this fair fish.
Which puts me back to 3.
Hey. Man, I wish I've kept finding all of these ways to like eat fish to refresh dice, and I'm not getting them anymore.
All right, I am
All these dice
just
I'm not
going
gonna get to use.
to.
Yeah.
I'll spend 5 and just catch it because I'm not gonna waste the turn, I guess, even though this is not very valuable to me. And milling this for your turn, Ben. You are up.
Man, it's getting way more drained than I expected.
Yeah, it's going fast. And Ben has to go in the left column, so he's about to only have that
do.
last pile.
I do.
If we
I
fish
do.
this out-
Well, and Ben, he'd have to dive to do it.
I do. I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Really?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
a -2, I have 1, and I get to look at 3.
That's fair. Looking at 3 does
Yeah.
prove it.
It really changes the math.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Okay. So we're gonna do it this way. We'll do this. I'll reveal this. Phantom Jellyfish. Re-roll one of your fresh dice. I can't buy this right now. So this might...
You might have just
Oh.
painted yourself into, because you have to discard to get a dink.
Oh, that's still one.
Okay, dink it.
Gotta think it.
Yep. And you can't fish when you're out of dice, so you would have to eat something to recover dice, or you're about to be done.
Well, I can still go back, right?
You can't. Oh yeah, with your lifeboat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, you could
Yep.
lifeboat
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yep. Christian, milling this card. An iron coffin. Sure.
I'm going to fish here.
Okay. You found a barrel eye. It's small and fair. 2 to catch it. On reveal, peek at the fish at depth 2 in this column. You can peek at this.
Okay. I will catch it.
You're peeking. You just peeked at what's about to be milled. Yeah. Here you go.
I realized that as I was looking at it. And I can eat it, but that serves no purpose. I'm done.
Okay. Mill that card. I'm going to use my can of worms to get rid of this phantom jellyfish and fish beneath it.
Yep.
The Bride of the Sea, now we're talking. Middling and foul. Like a tumor, she can be benign or she can be malignant. Okay. I'm going... It costs 4. It's not large, so I don't get a discount there.
Yep. Then you get a fun 50-50 effect.
I'll just go ahead and spend these 4 value worth of dice to take it, and then on catch, flip a coin to decide whether all players lose or gain 2 regrets. That is tails. All players gain 2 regrets.
In turn order.
So I think me, because it's my turn, and we go from that. Wow, that's a lot of. This is some deep regrets.
Yep, that's not good. I think we all got a lot of bad ones there.
What's your tier?
5.
5. Okay.
Ben,
your turn. We'll mill this.
Lifeboat.
All right, go to
going
port.
on?
We're doing it. We're finally doing it. So,
Yeah.
do I still get to remove
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
You do. You refresh your worms and refresh your dice, but those shouldn't matter since you're
Yep.
stuck at port for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you take a port
I assume
action.
you're just mounting and buying.
Yeah.
Probably not even buying because you want money more than you
yeah.
want.
I'm going to mount my prize catch.
I have not seen any items in the supply that are useful for endgame scoring. So I think you're.
There is.
Oh, there is.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I haven't seen any either.
I have to pass. I'm out of actions.
Okay, mill this for my turn. I'll just go at.
7 point.
I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
use this.
I'm the only thing I'm worried about is your regrets. That's what I'm really stressed about right now.
Yeah.
I will use my Curious Spyglass to peek at one column. So I'm going to look at these. Huh. Okay, then I will fish here. It is a Bendic Slug. Watching it struggle, I almost have pity for it. I will catch it, spending, geez, I guess this green die. I gain a regret and flip my can of worms when I catch it. Okay, Ben.
I'm going to mount a giant octopus.
Sure.
Don't forget to drain.
I just did.
Pass.
And then for my turn,
Okay, now I have 4.
Deep Dealer. Okay. This is big. I've got. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the big fish. It's a giant isopod. Oh, it's fair. Discard a large fish from your hand to catch this automatically, but I don't have any large fish that are worth more to me than this. I don't want to dink this though. It's 6 difficulty. I will play my bucket of chum.
Yeah.
I gain a 3 regrets.
Oh my god.
And reduce the difficulty of a fish to 0, so I will pick that up.
Amazing.
I will mount the brittle lung.
Great. Still passed. Oh, but you do drain at the start of your turn.
I do.
Brandon?
And then he drains at the start of his turn.
Yeah. I'll use my Cullen Skink to refresh 2 dice.
So
Sounds
you want to
gross.
pass
2
to
and
get him
1.
to stop fishing. Because he's got so many actions
No,
left.
don't stop me fishing.
He'll have
Oh my
only 2
God, you have
actions left.
so many
So
things.
if you're not sure, pass. Because otherwise Brandon's going to keep fishing.
I'm going to go for a big one.
Right.
Yeah. Like, if you've got a lot
It's
of value
a-
in hand, take it. But don't
it's a-
just be noodling.
Kelpie. All players at sea gain a regret. Who else is at sea with me? Christian. Gain a regret.
I just have a question on how this card works. So
And then a 6. It's a large fish, so it costs me 1 less than my trolling rod, so I will spend 5 value worth and grab it.
Cool.
Okay, Ben, have you now passed?
not yet.
Oh, okay. So
So
normally?
I have a cloche. Do I just play this and then do it? So I may mount a small fish on this card at the end of my end game. If you have the highest regret value, discard it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, double its
That's the one
value.
that I saw earlier. Yeah.
So I will get an abyssal colony
Great.
Ooh.
on my
that's your action.
cloche, which is my action.
and
still
that's it
passed?
doubled. Nice.
Brandon's up.
Okay.
Cute. That's really cute.
Jeez, this,
That-
if that had come up earlier, the ocean would be empty by now.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
insane.
But it is a depth 3
All right, I'm just sitting on these
large.
2 ones.
So I think you have to have a lot of dice to even have a shot at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Brandon
I
has
want
so
to
many
eat.
fucking fish in
Yeah,
his
I
hand.
don't
I
think I want
Brandon's
to eat
gonna pull
anything
it out
though. These
just
are
by
worth.
like mega fishing on his last.
I hope so.
8 dice
these are-
going into the last round is
There's a
crazy.
lot. Yeah.
all these foul fish are worth so many points to me that I don't want to eat them to refresh my dice either. So I think I'm about to.
I think he has more
I
points.
think I'm about
I think
to
he's
give
gonna win.
up.
Yeah.
But he is going to lose one of his mounts from his crazy regret.
So I'm just going to go at depth 2
That
so that I
actually is
know
pretty punishing.
I can hopefully catch it. A Whispering Skull. Sure. I'll use my final 2 dice. Okay, this gains me 2 regrets. That's literally all the regrets taken. This says display face up in front of you. Once per turn, you may peek at a fish of your choice. Okay.
So now he has nothing left. So how much is money worth at the end of the game?
1 per $2.
Yep. Fish bucks.
Fish bucks.
It's worth 1 per 2. So I will spend 3 to look at 3
To see if you can dig
to
for
see
the
if
thing
I
that
can
matters.
dig
Okay.
for anything that matters.
While you do that, I will use my can of worms to just look here. I'll just mill for my turn.
But you can't take any actions.
I can. It passes
Oh,
an
I
action.
see.
And
see. You might-
oh yeah, you're right. I can't even fish. I was like, if it's something that doesn't require, but
Well,
if
if you
I
have
can't,
an
I can't
item that
even
lets
fish.
you refresh dice,
Yeah.
you could fish. So
I do have things I could eat. Yeah, I guess if I really
Oh,
want
that
to.
would let you refresh.
Yeah, so I can look at this. I can decide whether I want to eat
These
a
go-
fish.
those are
Shuffled in.
Oh, those are my.
Oh, those are yours.
I
don't-
picked two, so
yeah.
one of these goes.
I don't think this is worth eating something to try to catch, so I will pass.
Pass.
We're all passed.
Okay.
End of the game.
Whew. Okay. First, let's double check the madness tiers because that involves scoring. So double check how many. I definitely am at the bottom tier.
5. I'm in the right one.
I'm in the right tier.
Okay. So now, who has the most regret value?
It's you.
Is it? You
I
think?
think it's got to be.
16, 17, 19.
How much do you have?
8, 19.
19? 17.
Why does it matter?
Because,
You're not the most. The only thing
Yeah.
that matters is the most.
My regret value is 42.
42.
It is 42.
Wow.
What a
Nice.
horrible
Well done. Well
day
done.
we
So
could see.
I am losing this 16-point trophy because I was an idiot and didn't mount another one. So
Whoops.
that's gone. And now simply it is
Scores.
scoring. It's a
So
one per
for
two
those
money.
of us at the middle tier,
I'm just going to
no.
save $2, by the way. I don't think
sure.
it matters.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For those of us in the middle tier, foul fish are parity; they don't change value. Fair fish are +1. It's pretty good.
This was worth no points. I didn't realize when I fished up that Whispering Skull.
And so this gets +1 before it gets doubled, right?
Yes. Okay, so this is +2 to all my foul fish. So 6 doubled is 12.
6.
This is the part of the video where we all quietly mutter under our breath for a minute.
Oh my god, I lost it. I had the number in my head. And I fucking
Sorry.
lost it. 16, 23, 30, 36, 46. Got it. It's in my head.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do my math. Oh, God. Okay. So,
Blues
that's
are worth
14,
+1.
So that's 20. So 8 times 3 is 24. So that's 44.
Okay.
7, 14. That's 58. 3, 4 is 60. 64. Nope. 62. 69. Yep. And that's even. So 74.
I got 89.
74. We were
Really?
tied.
You
wow,
tied.
really?
I knew that
Wow.
last round of digging.
I got so
you were
many
so
fish.
crazy.
Look at how many cards were in my
Yeah.
hand, and I got +2
I think that's
to
really
most
cool
of
though.
them.
I thought
Yeah.
that the trophy was going to be like, no, that's it. But no, definitely not.
The trophies
No.
are not the biggest.
Trophies
thing.
are like kind of valuable if you're really confident at
Yeah.
what tier you're going to end up in, and even then, it's
And-
probably better just to fish more.
It's
Yeah.
funny, yeah. So one person who can really throw regrets and just kind of plan around losing that trophy. But if everyone has that strategy, then we're back to jockeying.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
I mean, it's
right?
it's a geek
Because-
theory thing.
Yeah.
Do you have regrets of how you played that game? Or are you pleased?
I'm pretty pleased.
You handled that really well.
I won. I
Also,
mean,
that
I-
treasure chest was sick.
I
That
may
gave you a
have-
bunch of free items.
I
Oh,
may-
and wait, points from money. I'm at
Oh.
70.
Oh, I forgot.
4. You get 2 more.
I do get 2 more.
76.
I missed that too. Actually, that's another 5 for me.
Yeah.
So 94.
94. Jeez, dude.
I may have disowned my children and took the Lord's name in vain, but
My worst
it worked
regret was
out.
I
You got the
ate
most
people.
fish bucks, and that's what really matters in this life.
Yep.
It does. It does.
And also, like, you're really infamous at the port. Everybody's like, stay away from
yeah.
Brad.
Everyone
He's so
hates
fucking
me.
annoying.
oh man, I adored this game.
I like this was really fun.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's funny. It was I started to feel like it was a hair long.
I agree.
Like,
well,
we-
I honestly, no offense to the Rod of the Infinite, that was annoying as shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Digging
Yeah.
for 3 every time you cast is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you really should min-max on it because it makes a big difference in what you're seeing.
It
So,
does.
like, it's not like one of those ones where it's kind of annoying, but you can kind of not do it.
Yeah.
You must do it to get value from it.
And figuring out it's one of those things where like not only figuring out what I want, but knowing what is coming up next and what you guys want out of it is like really important too.
Yep.
Because some of these like will hose me if you
Yes.
guys find it.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's like I need
You
to
aren't
make sure
simply picking the top one, you're stacking the deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like you really need to know, or you need to be able to like prepare for just in case it happens,
Yeah.
right? Or
Yeah.
like look when this starts dunking, it's like
Yes.
what can I get rid of?
Yes.
So there's like so much. I do agree, but it's cool. It's
It's
cool
a great effect. I'm not going to complain about it. It's just like that absolutely slowed the game down. And also that effect you can't you can't prepare for. Before your turn, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything else, you might be like, which of these items do I want to use? Okay, I kind of have a plan or whatever. And that, it's just like, no, man, every day, I'm just going to get 3 fish.
Yeah.
However, aside from that one card, the game is so fast and so punchy and so aggressive in a way that I think is really cool.
Yeah, and it definitely, I think we played half a game off camera to kind of get the hang of it, and we came away from that thinking 30 minutes per player, like it feels like we're going to come in under that. The final 2 or 3 days were a lot longer than the first
With
ones.
the dice
because of the
ads.
gear, the supplies, we had a lot more going on. We also had more dice, so we essentially took more turns. It definitely feels a little more engine buildery than I thought.
Than I expected.
way.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I literally, if I were like, I would probably just say Rod of the Infinite gets set aside for future games.
You disliked it that much that you would just house rule out of the game?
It's just like, it's so much better even than the one I had. Looking at 2 versus looking at 3, you probably saw like 15, 20 more cards than I did.
Yeah.
So it's really power curved up and it drags the game. And those two together bug me. Right.
And like the game effect, like you said, like knowing one other thing is one thing, and knowing like one other thing and having an option
And
between
theoretically,
it,
there's like a lot of stuff that you can stack and manipulate, or if you know he's on the same one as me, like especially with all the like column limitations we started seeing, which I was not expecting, and I loved those effects. I love the plug and how that started fucking with it too.
Yeah.
Suddenly having this one thing that's like, oh, I really have a lot of control over the incoming queue, I think is just like, it's not necessary.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it's super valuable to the gameplay, except for that it was really good for you.
But honestly, I will say that's the other thing. The flip side of the coin is like it just added time to the game. It didn't make me win. Like we were still tied at the end of the game.
It didn't actually feel overpowered.
No.
Yeah, it
that's,
didn't feel
that's fair.
overpowered.
That's fair.
And I think it would still be powerful too. If you're rather than house rule it out of the game, and I'm not going to make any changes based on one player, but I would maybe house rule it to be your first time you fish each day.
Totally.
Or something like that, right?
That would also be fine. First time you fish, and you could still really use
and that way you're not doing it 6 times in a day.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you could still use that information to stack several fish and know that you want to.
Which I think is actually really
which is-
valuable.
yeah.
Or like you could be like, well, I know this stack's bad, and I'm going to leave it for other people, and there's still the mind games, which I think is really interesting of us trying to know what you left on top and you telling us shit, which is fun. Yeah.
But anyway, as is my way, I went straight for the one negative thing I thought about it, which was a little long. I adored it though. I thought it was
great.
Great game. Fantastic game.
Super fun. And then
Thematic,
I still
interesting and so fast, even though it's bogged down a little bit. This was just, I felt like I was always taking actions, and that's all I wanted.
And then I just can't say enough good things about the vibes, the art.
I can't
the
get over
flavor
when we were
text,
talking about
like-
before this insanely elaborate port illustration, which serves no purpose except that it looks so cool on the table, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no need for the port to be that fancy.
No, it's
whatsoever.
It's across the room, so I'm not going to go grab it. But the inside of the box top is like ornate full color art.
Yes, it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah.
And the pieces are really nice and fun. Like the main things that you interact with are like this nice big chunky like piece of wood, or the same thing, the first player token, just something that's nice and big and like feels like you're using it. It's like
For the coin that you flip like 3 or 4 times over the course of the game, they give you this cool metal coin
It's
with a
insane.
fish head and
With
a
different
fish
art on
tail.
both sides too. I mean, it's just such a well-made game. Tight mechanics, really fun. I mean, it's great. Fantastic.
Yep.
Thank you, Brandon.
Such a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thanks
for joining me. Yeah, this was a pleasure. Thank you for watching. We enjoyed having you along. One last chance to... Did I even say it on this video?
You did.
I think I did.
I think you did.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Why
Do it
not?
anyway.
Yeah. It's the only way to support the channel since we have no Patreon or anything, so we appreciate it. With that, I guess that's a video. We'll go have some fish or something.
Yeah, we're
for
gonna
dinner
go eat
and
all of these delicious fish.
yeah.
I don't know about you, but I've built up an appetite.
I'm gonna
so-
fry up
Yep.
this sub matriarch that I caught.
Oh yeah,
It looks really yummy.
I'm gonna finally dine on this mermaid.
You had the human, now it's time for the real
the
succulent
human I
shit.
already ate. Oh god.
I'm going to show this great white shark who's really at the top of the food chain. So
Yes.
I'm
there
showing
we go.
them.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you for watching. We'll be back with all sorts of games on the channel in the weeks to come. And until then, be optimal.